What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people when I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of After Hours. I'm your host, Anton Daniels, right along with all of the beautiful ladies. I got my girl, Carrie. I got Molly. I got Mika. You know, I think that the guys should be at the top. I got my dog, Slimmy, and I definitely got Q Diddy in the building. What up, y'all?
What's poppin'?
This is how we going to do it. If the women crash out individually, then they got to go down as a group.
That's fair.
I think that that's fair.
That's fair.
If the women crash out, I mean they got to be supportive of each other. Then they got to go down as a group. That's what I think should happen.
That's fair. And we slowly move up. We slowly move up through the ranks as men.
Let me. You're not getting to the top.
It's my pockets.
You said I'm not?
No.
Huh?
Drink.
How come I can't get to the top?
That honk takes me out every time.
Why can't I get to the top?
Yeah, they'll be the same honk.
We don't crash out.
We'll see. We'll see. You know, Carrie is the weak link. Carrie is the weak link.
Carrie, you the crash out queen.
Carrie, control yourself.
Carrie, I think Carrie crashed out more than any of the other ladies. Carrie for good reason, though. It'd be for good reason.
She gonna be the person to take y'all down tonight. I guarantee you.
I'm gonna channel myself and center myself.
What else is going on? We know Q Diddy broke his phone today. So,
I didn't want to be rude to Carrie, but she said, "Why would you take your phone to lift weights?"
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said, why did you have your phone while lifting weights?
Everyone at the gym has their phone while they're lifting weights.
No,
literally
I
everyone.
didn't. I didn't say why'd you take it to the gym. But like when I go to the
What's
gym,
the difference?
I put my phone
What
to
you're
the side,
crashing out.
and I put on my earbuds.
My phone wasn't to the side. It wouldn't have got broke. It was
Where was
to the
your
side.
phone?
That's why I got broke.
But you left it where the weights could hit it.
It fell out of my pocket. It fell out of my pocket on the bench. And when I put the weights down, I put it on my phone.
Should not have been in your pocket is my point.
Where you put your phone at when you're in a gym full of people?
I have my water bottle and my phone. I sit it next to each other with my towel.
Oh, so someone can just walk up and steal your phone?
Who's really running up? Somebody's gonna run up and like grab your phone and run. Who's doing that?
The same people who's helping their kid get on the curb with a walker because they can't walk.
Oh,
that's what I was just looking at.
You really looked at that, Mika?
You see my lip?
No, you
don't
didn't.
say. I don't want to see it. I don't want to cry.
I think that's no. Okay, our streets is with me. It's normal for people that's normal occurrence at the gym.
What?
Carrie don't work out.
to have it in your pocket. Men always drop stuff out of their pockets. Was it like sweatpants, sweat shorts?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Y'all always drop stuff out of your pockets.
Did you wear drawers? Quentin? I just okay.
I thought you were gonna say my comment came too soon. I thought you was gonna be upset because you were still upset about your phone.
Oh well, I wasn't upset till I got to the store and they told me how much it costs to get another one.
You don't have insurance?
Mm-mm. I've made it to the ripe age of 35 and never broke a phone.
Oh, you broke it bad.
Well, it still works. Like I can still get notifications. I can still hear it. I can still do the things. The screen just don't work.
So why
like I hooked it up to my truck and I made a call on my phone, but you can't see the screen. Everything works. You just can't see the screen. I think they said the LCD. I probably can just go get a new LCD screen. To tell you the truth,
you can probably get the screen fixed.
Yeah,
it costs the same as much as a new phone, like $700.
Huh?
What phone
Go
is
to a
it?
kiosk. Go to the kiosk.
What phone is it?
These dudes that fix phones, man, it's only $250.
Yeah, I took my daughter's. It was only like $85.
Wait a minute.
She got she has an older iPhone, but
so y'all don't have Apple Care?
he doesn't have Apple
You say you
Care.
don't have insurance.
You don't have insurance.
And her phone was older. I have Apple Care on all my newer Apple stuff.
I have Apple Care on my phone that I just bought today.
Oh, so
Yeah, I don't even my phones at all.
I've never dude, I'm 35 and I've never broken a phone.
I don't be trying. I don't put cases on my phone. I don't do nothing.
What happened? You said you what?
I don't put cases on my phone. I don't do none of that. I leave my phone out. I wanted to see how beautiful it is. And
that's too slick for me.
If it break, I go get another one because you got Apple Care.
Man,
Apple Care is like only like $140 a year or something. See, it's like a perfect phone, but it don't cut on.
Have you ever dropped anything out of your pocket?
Who, me?
Before?
Well, I drop my phone out of my pocket all the time. I just don't drop a weight on it after the fact.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's fine. When I drop my phone normal, it's fine. It's just when I drop a weight on it.
But I don't understand when you keep dropping stuff out of your pocket, why do you keep putting stuff in your pocket? I'm trying to understand it because my husband does the same thing.
If you drop stuff out of your pocket, don't put stuff in your pocket. That sounds so dumb.
That actually sounds dumb.
That sounds so dumb. Just pockets are irrelevant because you once upon a time dropped something out of it.
You didn't say once upon a time. You said you do that often.
I don't understand.
Where do you put it? Where do you put it?
You want me to carry a man bag?
I mean, I don't really know what the alternative is because
it hasn't been a problem.
No. Get the sweatpants with the zippers on it.
No, absolutely.
Why not?
Only studs wear those.
You're trying to feminize me. You want
is
me to
that
carry
a feminine thing?
You're trying to get me to carry a purse.
I said you about to have him look like a stud.
This is the feminizing of men. You're trying to force me to carry a purse.
I've seen plenty pockets with zippers. Is a stud thing?
Get you a case like this.
I'm not. I have a case. That's not the look. My phone looks fine. The screen just doesn't work.
That's the phone. Wait, what kind of case is that?
That case isn't gonna help if you drop a 50-pound dumbbell on it. It's not gonna help.
Yeah, well, do that. Do that.
Can we move on? I didn't want to talk about this.
You brought it up.
No, I just want to know why Carrie was confused that I had my phone while I was lifting weights. That was such a dumb question. Usually they're pretty smart. Usually Carrie's pretty smart. And usually I don't question when she talks.
Especially since you drop it, especially when you keep dropping it out of your pocket, I'm even more confused. Because you seem like the type who would take that information.
That I'm gonna drop dumbbells or what are you talking about?
You did it, so clearly there's a chance.
Oh my God.
Carrie, leave him alone before he be up at 3 a.m. again.
I'm sorry.
No, Carrie was like
And then
freaking
gonna tell
spamming
me,
IG at
and
3
then gonna
o'clock
tell
in the
me to go to
morning.
sleep.
It was like bam, 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 bam,
Come on,
bam.
go
I'm
to
like,
sleep,
Carrie,
Mika.
take your ass to bed.
But don't get mad at me.
I couldn't help it. It was so many good
50
ones, like
pounds
back
of
to back
case
to
ain't gonna
back.
help nothing.
I was laughing. He like, go to sleep, Mika.
Go to sleep.
I'm like, first of all,
You're up saying go to sleep.
I gotta go to work.
More the reason why you need
got
to
any
get sleep.
plans? Anything new? Anything on your mind? Anything in particular before we get started with the show? Outside of dropping phones?
Dropping this dick. I'm just kidding.
There was something that happened, man. I can't think of what it is now.
What?
The Republicans are trying to get rid of TSA.
I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's
true. Yes.
I don't know if that's true though.
I hope so.
It wasn't on the Shade Room. It was on World Star.
Then I know that shit
like
ain't
it's
true.
better, but
I know that ain't true.
It might be worse.
No, it had some good stuff on it. No, it was for real. It had like good, like little. It was a good article.
From where though? What's the source? Who wrote the article?
A Republican. Hold up, let me find it. Let me just Google it. Ask Enrique, Carrie. You ain't doing nothing else.
Ask him what?
If TSA gonna go away.
I doubt it, bro.
But it does. But okay. So, do y'all feel more safe with TSA?
I don't feel anything.
They
it's
can't
just normalized at this point. It's the same. Like I don't feel anything.
Because I can't remember going through the airport before TSA.
Before 9/11, TSA wasn't needed.
That's what I'm saying. That's when
right.
One singular event made us have a whole thing, which I think is dumb.
But I think that part of TSA is also like it also prevents a lot of drugs from getting through the airport. So allegedly, I don't
know. It doesn't.
I was about to say.
I got a whole person was trafficking drugs, do buddy passes in the check luggage, and he got away with it for 10 years.
Dominican Republic gets a lot over here.
He said, yes, there have been recent legislative efforts to abolish the Transportation Security Administration. On March 27th, 2025, Senators Mike Lee and Tommy Tuberville introduced the Abolish the TSA Act, aiming to dissolve.
Used to be Georgia head coach.
Okay. Aiming to dissolve the TSA and transition airport security responsibilities to private companies under federal oversight. Then it says more. Then it says, it's important to note that this bill represents a proposal and has not yet been enacted into law.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna never happen.
It should.
I don't know if you get somebody a private these private companies might kick one of Trump's homeboys got some connections.
Why should we get rid of it, Mika?
I think it's a waste of money because when I go to other countries, they have better security, and you don't have to go through all of that nonsense. And a lot of the stuff is not even, the pat downs and everything that they do. It hasn't protected us more than from before. If you look at the numbers, like what they still find, what still gets on the plane, what still,
Do we know all of what we've been protected against, though? You know what I'm saying?
Like as far as what?
Because let's say, for example, they stop this guy from bringing something due or whatever, so on and so forth. If they don't announce it, do we know? You know what I'm saying? Do we know what we could have prevented? Or I'll give you another one. Somebody that could be, plotting to do something. Do they not do it because they, it's preventative? They know that TSA exists.
I don't know, because depending on when you go, like when I go to DCA, it's a lot stricter than it is in Baltimore.
Facts.
I've never flown to Baltimore.
Yeah, because I remember going last place I went. It was okay that I had on the hoodie. Coming back, they're like, take your hoodie off if you have on an undershirt. So
yeah,
it just depends on what TSA, like who lets you do what.
And that's, yep.
Well, but that's because in a lot of the airports, they actually upgrading the technology depending on which one you go through. So they have the one where you stand up and do this, and now they got the one where you stand down and do this, and then they got, if you got TSA pre-check, you just go through the metal detector. You don't even have to take your shoes off.
So what makes you safer because you got pre-check? That's dumb too.
How?
You're safer because you got pre-check? You can't blow some shit up just because you got pre-check? I can literally go get cleared for pre-check and then go blow some shit up after I get cleared. Like, what you mean?
No, it doesn't mean that you don't have to go through through safety precautions. But some of the machinery, it's not as extensive. So you still got to drop your book bag. Your book bag still got to go through. If you got on a hoodie or whatever, that still got to go through, but it's faster. It's a quicker line. It's almost like you paying for a premium service. It's a quicker line. Still got to go through the metal detector, but you don't have to go through the same security screenings as everybody else because you're not as high of a threat. But you still have to do the basics. You still got to do the general stuff.
Yeah, I have clear, but I mean, it doesn't help when you're out the country, but in the country it does.
Yeah, I got clear. So, but I mean,
we didn't need it before.
I think that everybody would complain about safety until something happened. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff that I'm not willing to risk.
But they didn't say
the small fee that you
pay. Take TSA away with nothing else. They said take TSA in place of private security. So maybe they can do better, more efficient, and for less money.
What was there before?
I don't remember. I don't remember really flying like that before TSA.
Oh yeah, I don't remember either. I don't even remember what it was like.
I mean, I remember flying, but I was a kid, so I don't remember like what was actually.
What was that, like 04, 03?
Nothing. You go to the ticket counter, then you just go to the gate.
No. I'm saying, like, when did TSA become a mandate? Like 03, 04, something like that?
03? Like, yeah, like 03, 02.
No, it was after 9/11.
Like 02.
No, it was after 9/11.
Yeah, it was way.
It says before TSA was created in 2001, airport security in the U.S. was handled entirely by private companies contracted by individual airlines or airports.
There you go.
Which is why, I'll just keep TSA. I'm good.
With limited oversight from the FAA.
That's why you had so many drugs coming in this bitch.
And you're right, after 2001, that's when the Aviation and Transportation Security Act came to play.
So we were just fine.
But that's because of the Patriot Act, though.
Correct. I'm cool with TSA. I don't have no problem.
I don't know. Sometimes I mean I don't like losing certain
what I do
rights and freedoms for security.
I'm okay with giving up a couple rights and freedoms. Because, like, for example, for me, it's almost like, a lot of people don't want Big Brother spying on them, so they don't want traffic cameras. They don't want cameras and all of that stuff. But today, they just arrested the dude that blew up all of that tried to blow up the Tesla dealerships in Las Vegas, and they used all of the cameras to triangulate that motherfucker and found him. 36-year-old Asian dude, and he gonna get the harshest penalties, but people don't like it until they're able to use it. When they track
I think it's the spying, though. Like with the NSA, like, I live right by the NSA. Like they will cut on, some of the things in your home, surrounding homes. Like they have a big old sign that tell you that.
Yeah.
If they feel like something's going on.
I'm okay because I don't do criminal shit. So.
But that's the thing. People will say that. They're like, well, I'm not doing anything, so you can watch me. But then where does it stop?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure they got some pretty powerful satellites where they can find you no matter what if they really wanted to find you. So.
Oh no, they do it anyway. They do it anyway. Especially in these little cities.
They have the technology where they can read your brainwaves, so even your thoughts.
Shit, we walk around with these goddamn cell phones. We ain't got to worry about nothing spying. They can find.
We don't have privacy anymore.
They have it in the Samsung TVs.
Right. We looking at these fucking we telling on ourselves right now, right on the internet.
Yeah.
All this technology, and we don't know where Molly Lane is.
So what? I'm cool with it. I ain't tripping.
You know what?
But yeah.
Is me eating on camera?
What's wrong with on camera? You don't like eating on camera?
I don't think I ever saw that before.
I think I'm eating noodles last week.
Because her mouth is like barely moving.
It's Drama like, City. What's up, bro?
I think I'm about to go on like a solo rediscovery tour.
I just booked another trip.
Who?
A what?
It's a solo rediscovery tour. So like it's kind of like every once in a while, like I'll just like go and disappear for like I don't know, a month or two or something like that. And I don't know where I'm every once in a while I'll disappear for like a month.
Every once in a while.
I used to do it more often prior to the pandemic. I would just like, just go find a bunch of different places and do one-way flights. And I would go to this place, stay there for a week, go to the other place, go to another place, stay there for 3 days, go to another place. I would just kind of just go and do whatever it is that, it's kind of like a rediscovery, find myself, go travel to the United States of America, see what's happening. And I would just be solo and I would just go and find myself. You know what I'm saying? Just get my motivation back, get my mojo back, all of that type of stuff. And then, after however long I needed to be gone, I would just come back. You've never heard of that before, Quentin? What is he doing?
No, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, you just kind of like figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You just go and hit different places. I've been to, Bend, Oregon?
The way my life is set up, I got to get back to work.
Place where they got the last Blockbuster, and I went and discovered that. And then I flew over to Vegas. I flew to Vegas and then I flew to Bend, Oregon. Then you head over to Salt Lake City, Utah. You just kind of fit, you go whatever the flow, wherever.
You haven't been to Portland before?
I haven't.
I want to do that.
Is that Blockbuster still up?
Nope.
It's done.
It's gone.
Damn,
it's gone.
And it don't have to take a lot of money either. It's just like, it's just you. It's just you by yourself and you just going places and you're just trying to figure it out. You might go camping. You might do something. I don't know. It's just whatever happens.
Camping.
It's whatever come to your mind.
You don't like camping, Slim?
Camping?
Yeah, you don't like camping?
I can't pitch no tent by myself.
It's whatever comes to your mind. It's just like camping.
They have very easy tents now that you can use.
Right. They don't have to be in a tent.
Shake the motherfuckers out and they pop out.
You can stay in a little cabin.
With a TV and the internet.
I know they got the ones where you put the sticks in the ground. I had to do that when I was in Atlanta, but like, man, not that hardcore.
In the 7th grade, in my white ass school, we had outdoor education. That's when I learned how to pitch a tent.
What?
Listen,
you have outdoor education.
You haven't.
My younger son wants to go camping.
You haven't lived life until you just disappeared on your own for like at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks, bro. That's when you really start to figure out what life is about, in my opinion. That's when I started to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what I wanted to do and how I was going to really start to implement things. And then I just continued to regularly do it, regularly travel and go places by yourself.
We had this conversation. That's where most men find themselves when they're by their lonesome.
100%. 100%. So, yeah, man. Like,
a lot of women been saying that lately online.
Just go someplace. Pick a place on the map. Go and get a big map of whatever, the United States of America. Get a dart, throw that bitch, and just go.
Now, my friend did that. She did it for Bali, and she moved there. She hasn't been back.
A great man once said, "It's the choices you make in the silence of your own company."
Throw a dart. Make sure wherever you go, they got decent internet, and get the hell out of here, bro.
Throw a dart.
Yeah, wherever it land on the map, that's where you go.
I don't know. I was looking at flights to go see Chris Brown in Paris, and it was a little expensive.
Not to go see a Chris Brown. Go and do stuff. So
go to cheap though. Like just to get to Paris was like it was only like $1,500. It was only like $1,500. You say what?
That's bougie.
What's that?
Flying to Paris to see Chris Brown.
There's a reason that I should not name on the internet.
Yeah.
What is this, Gary? What are you shaking your head for?
I don't want to know.
I'm telling you, bro, like before you get deep into a relationship or something like that, just go to like 10 different places in a span of 3 weeks. Just go, bro.
What do you think bank accounts and responsibilities at home look like for your audience?
What's your PTO?
You what do you mean, bro? It's not expensive to go and travel by yourself.
What do you mean what's not expensive? Americans can't afford. Like I was lucky I was able to afford to get a new phone today. Shit.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you, man, you could do stuff so cheap. People are used to traveling dumb. They travel expensive. It don't have to cost a lot of money.
No, they using Klarna just to get Uber Eats. They doing the same thing with flights.
That's because they're not doing it right, bro. Man, people travel the whole country cheap as hell. I'm telling you, it is so cheap to do it if you just know what you're doing.
You should know. Stop having them cheap drinks.
Whatever.
I don't. When I fly Southwest, I fly business select.
So then go ahead and use your PTO time, cheapo.
We don't have PTO
bro.
time.
You can literally go on. You can go on Google Flights right now.
Day at a time.
And you can and it'll tell you can go over here for $78. You can go over there for $40. Like I'm telling you, it is some cheap one-way flights, and you just go.
Yeah, but that time away from shit, it's gonna cost people that time away from work.
Quentin work from home.
What does that mean?
Yeah, he do.
That mean that he can go and you can take your computer with you.
No, it don't. I get 30 days to be away from my VPN.
Oh, wait, you got to be attached to a certain location?
And you can't use Wi-Fi.
Oh, hell no.
If I have
you got to be tethered in?
Wait a minute.
Yep.
How do you not take your... That's crazy.
Because he has to put the...
Also, if we have like some kind of like outage, like if I have an outage at my house, it's covered. I turn the documentation, it's covered. If I have an outage somewhere else, I don't think you about to get fired on your day off. They got a whole bunch. They ain't just y'all just act like they just willy-nilly letting niggas work from home and get away with them. Shit.
Yeah, they do.
I know people, they be traveling on that work from home.
I get paid what I get paid. They don't.
Trust me. Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
All right, let me drop the first subject in. We're just talking shit for a long time. All right, Anton, get focused. All right, y'all ready to get started?
No.
Anything else before we get started?
Take a nap.
All right, that means
I'm refreshed. I took a nap before this. I was on the treadmill. I was getting it. I lifted some weights. Nigga, my pectoral muscles are starting to pop out.
All right, broke your phone. All right, first video. Let's get it popping.
I ain't for the outside, and I know it. And the reason why I know it is because I'm not going for what everybody else is going for. I'm just not gonna do that. Dog, like all of y'all is dating the same dude. Like y'all is sharing the same dude. Like it's giving Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like what's the name of the day that you got him? And then when you get him, you got to sign an NDA. So nobody know you dating the same dude. Dog, signing an NDA to date a regular person is crazy. And then it's like, I'm not finna Like, my time is precious, so it's given, like, is my time not precious enough for you one-on-one? Y'all don't want to date one-on-one. Y'all want to date 30 people, everybody on your roster at the same time. Like, what is we supposed to go on a trip and then you come back home and take somebody to dinner? What that look like? Or you buy 4 Birkins in different colors and everybody get a Birkin? I don't know, I'm different, like, because I am a wife. I'm not a girlfriend. You're not finna introduce me. Hey, this is Tamar. This is my girlfriend, Tamar. No, you're my friend. You're my friend, dog. Like, what are you talking about, Willis? So, they just not for me, because I'm not going along with y'all rules. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. I'm a one-woman man, and I ain't sharing my man with the streets. Although I'm on PrEP, and I would tell everybody to get on PrEP because prepare yourself for the streets.
2K is here. 2K is here.
With the recessed lighting.
What's up?
Tamar Braxton says all of these women are dating the same men. And she also mentions that she's on PrEP. Thoughts?
She is
What
fine
PrEP?
as fuck.
Yeah, what PrEP? HIV PrEP?
Yeah, HIV PrEP.
What is that?
She got that pussy in the street. What do you mean?
What's HIV PrEP?
It's something you could take where you can't get HIV, but you got to take it ahead of time. A lot of
what?
A lot of the LGBT community take it.
That's where it started. Yep.
LGBTV.
Whatever they call themselves.
What is that? Musical chairs in this bitch?
I'm trying to figure it out. My OCD won't let me not figure it out.
I just say LGBT.
Keep it like this. Keep it like this.
They be
why we moving?
Just like
Mika and Molly, why we moving?
Keep it just like this.
I got a guy, girl, and then since we got 3 girls and 4 guys, I needed to have it a certain way.
Who would get left out of the mix?
This is your channel, sir.
This is our channel. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this?
I don't know about that PrEP statement, man. Like, in one breath, you saying you're a one-woman girl, but then at the same time you taking PrEP. Like, that mean that pussy is in the street in the worst way.
She's kind of saying that her guy is in the street because she's in. I guess because she's in the industry, she's figuring that her guy is going to sleep with
what does that mean?
woman. Tamar Braxton is in the music industry, in the entertainment industry.
Tony Braxton's sister.
She fine. That's all I know. I don't know who that was.
That's Tony Braxton's sister.
She always that sassy like that.
Always.
I don't care. Looking like that, she can be as sassy as she wants.
She's a personality. She has extra personality though.
You look like that, you can do whatever you want.
It's a lot.
That means she doesn't trust. That means she doesn't trust whoever she's with.
Mm-hmm. She old though. She look older, right? How old is she?
She's in her mid-40s.
I thought she was like what, 48, something like that.
If you in your mid-40s and you still dating,
I think
that's
she's
when
like
I feel like you just need to
44.
give it up, bro.
Nah,
like, bro, you a couple years away from smelling like the mothballs at your grandma.
No, she is 48.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's nasty, bro.
Whatever. If y'all look like that at 48, you better clap, nigga. Fuck you mean I got bad taste.
You did it. Let me give you some pro tips.
I don't need no pro tips, nigga. I'm
when
good
you
over here.
An older woman, bro, who look young, look at her hands. That's how
I know they be wrinkled as fuck. I know.
Yes.
I already know.
And then let me know all this up here is makeup, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what I was saying.
Young, like y'all don't look younger. Y'all just wear extra makeup. Our grandma and them embrace.
I know. That's because their grandma didn't tell them what to put on their skin.
No, grandma
put your face in a bowl of ice, so they'll. I'm just kidding.
She do look like she was like a little bit younger than what I seen her before when she was Love and War.
But she did get plastic surgery because I think she got her nose done.
Most women don't look like they look after their makeup come off. Let's just be clear.
Yeah, they do look like completely different women, bro. I feel like makeup should be illegal, or you at least need 20 college hours to apply it on your face.
Makeup is just supposed to enhance. It's not supposed to change your whole face.
Yeah. Cause I remember when it came out and y'all was just starting, y'all doing y'all makeup. I couldn't tell who the clown was.
When they started contouring, that's how you don't know the difference between them and trannies. That it start blurring lines.
I don't like when women do that. I do not like when women
learned it from the men, though. They take their makeup points from men.
What do you mean?
The contour.
Contour.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian, she had like a celebrity male makeup artist.
I think the contour makes women look too hard, and rightfully so, because the contour was meant to soften up men.
Yeah, I think it's for drag.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why I don't like when women do it, because they look hard.
Yeah, and you can't really tell the difference between Chinese and real women.
I'm trying to see y'all say it's for men. I'm not getting the correlation.
It's for drag. It's for drag queens.
So how was that for men?
Because it was meant for those men who wanted to dress up like women.
Okay, so you mean to tell me these women seen gay men doing this and thought straight men are like it?
No, gay men started doing their makeup.
Drag queens don't necessarily got to be gay. They just drag queens. They just want to dress up like women.
That's gay, Slimmy.
I didn't say for straight people.
Oh my God!
Oh, so that's gay. But fingernail polish ain't gay.
Listen. I did not say for straight guys like us.
Lucky Molly.
I'm just correlating the information, giving the information. Just because they drag queens don't necessarily mean in their mind that they're gay. For us, we gonna see them and we gonna be like, okay, that's a gay dude. But drag queens don't necessarily identify like that.
Like
I'm giving them more respect. I'm giving them more respect than I should, but I'm trying to get you to understand the whole thought process behind it.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, okay, cars look good painted, right? If you could paint a box Chevy all black, it's look fantastic. I don't see women going to put their body in paint shops. So for y'all to try to make this a man thing, like a man did this to women, it's insane to me.
It's not we're trying to make it. I'm saying they took a style of makeup, a certain style of makeup to look, and it makes them look more masculine than what they should. It's not a feminine technique. Women use foundation, and you're not really supposed to go this heavy with that shit, man. That contouring is like different whole layers, a whole lot of layers of makeup on at once to disguise what you really are. It's a difference.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless you're on TV or doing a music video or something like that, you don't need heavy makeup.
Not even. You don't need no makeup when you on TV.
Know about makeup,
bro. It just
men are hypocritical though.
When I see a woman in makeup, I see a clown. A clown. Anytime I see a woman in makeup, it's a clown. Insecure, she a clown.
No, because if y'all were out somewhere and it was a woman with her bare face, looking how she looked when she just woke up, versus a woman with some makeup who looked like she put in the effort, y'all are going to the woman with the makeup and y'all are going to say the other woman looks tired, she looks sick, she need to throw on some makeup.
Let me.
Y'all can quit trying to. Men are so contradictory. Nobody's listening.
No. Wait.
The
men
women
aren't contradicting nothing. Women choose to put on makeup for women because that's what they choose to do, to compete with each other.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay,
most women would not wear any type of makeup. Like we're not doing it for it.
Yeah, they would. Women gonna wear makeup.
It depends on.
You know how much you have to put time and energy into doing makeup. A lot of women don't even want to be bothered.
See, Molly, this.
However, y'all will criticize a woman. I'm not. I'm just saying, y'all criticize it. Like y'all say one thing and then all these women are wearing makeup. They have fake body parts
because they wanted to do that to themselves.
They're doing that for women. For women to look at them.
They're doing this to compete against other women. They wanted bigger breasts to compete because they had smaller
attention breasts.
Though? Because women with bigger breasts were getting the attention. Then all of a sudden, women with big behinds started getting more attention because they got songs like "I Like Big Butts and I Cannot Lie." You know, songs like that made women feel insecure, so they started getting bigger asses.
Because they think that's what y'all like. That's all I'm saying.
No, let me be. See, Molly, you got to distinguish the difference, okay? the reason why more men go up to women with makeup, weave, hair, fake ass, fake boobs is because that man is hunting. Here we see an insecure woman. This is easy fucking prey. This is easy. This is an easy kill. Oh, she got a Crayola color wig on. Her daddy went in her life. She got low self-esteem. All I got to do is throw a couple dollars. She a bird, and she gonna bite on the bread. That's why. Listen, and you see all these natural chicks walking around. Nobody holler at them because a nigga know her daddy was in her life. She got some respect about herself. She got some self-esteem. So when you see a bunch of niggas hollering at one bitch, you know why? Because she easy. Now, when you see somebody that don't got on no makeup, who rarely getting hollered at, just because niggas know, okay, she prestigious. I ain't for the win there. That's why, not because she got on the shit.
Well, if a woman is trying to get chosen or some attention, what you think she gonna do? Just look like she looked when she woke up?
If she want to get fucked, yeah.
You know what the crazy part is? I think when men think of makeup nowadays, it's because women overdo it. They're thinking of like the caked up makeup.
That's what I was saying. Like in order for women, when women put on makeup, normally they put on foundation, and it don't be like exaggerated. It still looks like it almost looks like you don't have nothing on. Sometimes.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to put it on just with your fingertips.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like this.
All that. Yeah, I don't know.
It ain't supposed to look like that.
That makeup smell like y'all don't know. We can smell that makeup.
What?
That makeup got a smell.
What type?
So if you out in it, go ahead, Mika.
What you say?
The eyelashes is something else. Them snuffies.
So whenever y'all are out in an event, just the woman not gonna have on no makeup. She's just gonna be bare face, plain Jane.
Them the one.
Nice outfit, nice hair, and just her.
Them the one. But Molly, if
her
we
morning
at the club,
face.
I'm not for the approach. I'm not for the approach the barefaced girl because she not fucking tonight. But you know who is?
You don't
the
know
one
that.
With the makeup and the weave and the fake butt and the low self-esteem.
Yeah,
so if
I'll approach the barefaced woman with the natural hair. I don't have no problems with that.
Yeah, Molly, if I'm hunting, she look like meat. Yeah, any chick with a wig and some makeup on, she easy. She ready to go.
Well, sometimes it's all these women want is attention. They wouldn't be putting themselves out there the way they do.
You say what?
These women want attention. If they didn't, they wouldn't put themselves out there the way they do. So y'all say y'all don't like it, but in a woman's brain, it seems like y'all like makeup so much to even where these men is throwing it on to finesse y'all and to be with them too. And y'all taking the bait.
Don't do that. Don't do
y'all
that, Molly.
Taking the bait. Y'all don't like
you can't do the reverse psychology, Molly. You cannot do the reverse psychology.
I'm not.
You already gave it up. You just said these women.
I think men like makeup more than they.
Any chick
you already said it. These women want the attention.
I don't think that y'all like when the illusion comes off, but I think y'all like makeup.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like a female that wear makeup kind of got like a mental disease. Like you got to think about the level of delusion. You wake up, you look like a whole new person to the point that you believe it. That you a bad bitch.
You could say that about men with beards.
No. I grow this out of my skin.
I'm just saying.
I grow
this. Something.
What is going on, Molly?
This is mine. This is a reason, not me.
I'm sorry.
You got to say, bro, when a woman think that, listen, bro.
Hats are like men's makeup, hats and beards.
Come on, Molly.
We don't be telling y'all to take the hats and beards off all day.
It does
but
not
we know
alter,
what's under there, though, for real.
It does not alter. I just had a beard for I don't know how long. I look the exact same.
Not every man. I'm just generalizing.
No, man. No, come on.
You heard the term hatfish? Like, I've been hatfished before in the past. That's a real thing.
What
you
is it?
You seen a man hatfish?
Wait a minute. You're not going to do this. Hold on. So you telling me walking around like this?
It's a hatfish.
When a bald-headed dude like myself
wears the same
to look different.
Or no. But sometimes
was it bald or he had a different kind of a hairline?
Well, I hope he bald if his hairline back there.
Because I've seen that.
No,
Like
y'all
they
be
take
trying
it
to
off
hold
and
on
it's
to
like,
it. Y'all would
ooh,
have a
it's like
semicircle.
But see, this the difference
but
here,
you can't
Molly.
help it. So
Molly, when my hat is activate, I'm still the same dude. You put on makeup and feel like you a bad bitch.
No, I'm okay with bald. I'm okay with balding.
No, I'm saying that's the difference. When female put on makeup, they feel like they the baddest bitch in the world. Like the shit, like I can't just and
No,
it come
that's
out.
true. That's true.
Yeah, but I think you're good if you can do it. If you can wear makeup and then take it off and still like the same person.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you should look like the same person.
I'm telling you, I've known chicks and then they take it off and I didn't know that was the same person I was speaking to.
I told y'all this before. If a lot of these females take off their fucking makeup, they'll get locked out their iPhone.
Oh, come
they'll
on.
have to put the fucking passcode in. They be
when they contour, you're exactly right.
That was a good one too.
I don't think women should be contouring. I don't like
whole
that.
face be looking like a thumb. It's just everything be gone. No eyelashes.
Yeah, that is true. That tripped me out when I had to get pictures done and the girl put all this makeup on me. And I have like freckles and stuff like that. All of that was gone. It looked so crazy. When I went out, my husband had to bring me something. I ran out to the car. He was like,
Quinn, is that a heavy requirement for you? I know we was talking about the Tamar Braxton thing, but do you care about all of that? What 2K and what Slimmy is talking about?
No, I tuned out.
You don't care about makeup?
He don't care about being lied to. This the nigga that goes to the house and take out the trash.
2K.
I prefer with me. I like to look at a woman's natural face. Like, I don't want you to have to get ready before I like what you look like.
Do y'all have
that's usually why I date. That's why I usually date Hispanics, because they are Hispanics or what Mika?
I know I'm the resident Hispanic on the platform, but I didn't say anything. Why are you messing with me?
Now Q did it. Them Hispanics, they age bad as fuck. After their first baby, they turn into eggs with legs.
Tongue. Which
after
one?
The first baby.
Which one?
Yeah, them Hispanics turn into eggs with legs.
I've dated 2 Hispanics named
You
Angela.
talking about the refrigerated kind.
Still pretty.
I don't know about them Hispanics, but they don't age well, bro.
You must be talking about the other ones.
I ain't telling. I don't know what kind you will, Mika, but the ones I done seen.
You talk about them ones from Central.
Yeah, you see, you got to get them. You got to start dating them in middle school to get they to. Cause that's what.
Yeah, you talk about Central America. You talk about Central America.
When they turn 30, it's over.
Oh, that's a combination of genetics and diet.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on this subject before we move to the next one?
Yeah,
y'all went completely left on this one. I just went ahead and let y'all.
Oh yeah. We didn't really talk about what Tamar had to say.
Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question before we move on. Would y'all be concerned with a woman that takes PrEP?
Hell yeah. Yes. Why you out here like that?
I wouldn't be.
Need that.
I wouldn't be. That's the safest pussy in the house.
What?
Yeah. If she take PrEP, nigga, can't nothing touch her but herpes.
You know what?
Like, nigga, that's it. Like, she walking around with a bulletproof raincoat on.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think there's adverse effects to any of these drugs?
Probably.
I think they give it to you.
It might be mood swings, but hell, it ain't AIDS.
That's all you think?
Hell yeah, I don't care. Like, long as I don't get that countdown. Okay?
Just wear a condom.
No, nigga, what the?
Oh man. Oh my God.
The raw is long. I'm not wearing no condom.
Oh my God. No, my God.
Bro, what is you saying right now? Like, listen, bro.
Y'all don't believe in condoms?
No, you got to respect Coochie now. Now, Coochie brought you here. If it choose to take you out, then so be it.
Bro.
But you don't run in there with no condom on. That's
bro.
I wasn't prepared for this today.
That was hilarious.
Stop this. Immediately.
I thought we were talking about makeup, not condoms.
Nah,
well, the question is, would y'all be concerned if a woman says that she's taking PrEP?
Yes. Oh yeah, because she.
I just think she's responsible. I feel like if, like, you have to be like real, like out there if you're taking PrEP. Like, who are you dealing with that you think you need to take this? Like, how like indiscriminate are you with your vagina?
She being extra safe if we being honest, bro. That's like a condom times 3.
It is extra safe.
You're not being safe because you're not thinking about long-term effects of what these drugs is doing to people.
Yeah, they're normalizing HIV and AIDS doing
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, but they kind of they just have to because they can't get.
They just can't get rid of it.
No. They can't keep pumping people full of drugs, man.
Oh, that's what they're going to do.
You want her naturally broken?
You say what?
Well, the side effects of this PrEP medicine, it says nausea, diarrhea, headaches, fatigue, and stomach pain.
That's worse than the HIV.
No, it ain't. You mean telling me going to the bathroom is worse than AIDS?
Within
are you getting all that at one time?
What does this do long term?
Gastrointestinal issue.
You don't know what that shit do long term.
I guess the flip side is if she can't ask the guys if they're wearing condoms, then her taking PrEP is her way of protecting herself. Because y'all said you don't want the women to ask.
What happened to looking at somebody's my chart?
Yeah,
I keep saying that.
Why can't you just see when their health status like?
Listen,
that can eliminate it right there if they got something.
No, you have to link your my chart with each individual like hospital. So the people who tested you positive, you can take that off your my chart. Listen, like here we got like Integris, we got Baptist, like we have Mercy, and these are like each individual hospitals. If I got herpes and they tested me at Mercy, I ain't gonna put it on there. I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah, I got my chart expunged.
But that's the thing. You would want to see.
I got my chart expunged.
But wouldn't they automatically add it? I don't understand that.
No, you have to link. You have to link the things with your my chart.
Let me see.
Anton, I got my chart expunged.
I got mine right here.
You got yours scrubbed?
Yeah, it's a sponge. Like all my stuff from my previous years is gone.
That's even more of a reason to be cautious because if you can't show me anything, then
well, I can show you something. I can just show you from the hospitals that I didn't get tested at. Like, what do you mean?
Why don't you just go get tested together? Why don't you just go get tested together? Just go get tested together.
That don't sound fun.
So what?
Because it sounds like something gonna come up.
Yeah. Like I like all my bad news at one spot. I like wait till I get locked up. Like then run my. Yeah, now you can take the test. But I'm not going on no date with you to the health department.
Well, then that's the answer right there.
Well, that is the answer.
Everybody's just walking around with herpes and HIV in their bloodstream. That's just it's nasty that we've gotten to this point as a society.
Yeah, we got to use condoms.
This is probably really
condoms weren't even in the
I had an enlarged ball like maybe like 3 months ago.
What?
Maybe it's just time to stop fornicating.
No, and then I went.
You're wrong, Quentin, about my chart.
Oh well, I did it, so it's fine. Like it literally,
my chart automatically adds additional facilities through an entity called Care Everywhere.
And you can take them off. I've done it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Hey, what's up?
I don't care what you're reading. I've done it before.
I'm not reading. I'm actually getting it from a person that's a project manager that implements it.
Well, she's a liar. Tell her she's a liar.
And works in the hospital system.
I don't care. I've gone on my chart and I said, Integris, go away.
Anton, watch this. Hey, what's up? What's up, twin?
Not much, just chilling. How about you?
Hey, can I pick and choose what I want to be on my chart?
Hey, of course. It's your chart. You can definitely customize it. What kind of things are you thinking of including?
I'm talking about my chart with my sexual history on it, twin.
Got it. You can definitely keep track of whatever's important to you. Are you trying to organize it for yourself or share it with someone?
Now, I'm trying to delete some off of there. I caught syphilis and I don't want to know no more.
I get that. It's important to take care of your health and feel comfortable with your own records. If you want to make changes, just be sure to keep track of any important info for your health.
All right, twin. I appreciate you, love.
Anytime, twin. I'm here for you.
Oh my God. That's Enrique's sister with AI.
No, that's Elon. That's Elon Musk.
So that's so you definitely can take stuff off of it.
My suggestion to people would be to be with the person that you're most comfortable with, and or people that you're most comfortable with, and just make sure that you got a history with them so that you know that they real with you and they honest, and that way y'all ain't got to worry about getting with a bunch of other people. I think that being promiscuous is just it's a fucking Russian roulette show. Honestly, it's just not worth it personally. So that's my suggestion. But
stay away from niggas with ostentatious behavior.
Well, Enrique said that yes, it is. You want me to have him read it too? 2K?
Huh? 2K, you're gonna have to put the kids to bed, man. I don't feel comfortable having this.
Get out, you embarrassing me. Get out, you embarrassing me.
Off-white bricks.
Now he crying, man. Goddamn, man.
Oh my God. Go ahead, Craig. Give it to me. What you got, Carrie? Give me the summarizer.
Long nap, y'all.
He said, yes, it's possible to have test results removed from your MyChart, but the process requires coordination with your healthcare provider and adherence to specific guidelines. So direct communication, unreasonable risk or harm, the provider's discretion. Because if it poses a substantial risk to the patient's life or physical safety or that of another person, which is determined on a case-by-case basis. Basically, there's steps to it. You have to submit a formal request and it has to be approved. Maybe where Quentin did it, he had to hook up with the with the physician or something. Or maybe they weren't looking at your test results or they weren't bad test results. But I would think that if you tested positive for, say, HIV, that you being like, hey, could you just take that off of my medical records? That would be suspicious. I would think that a physician would ask questions before, or a facility would ask questions before just being like, yeah, we'll take it off.
There you go.
That ain't their business.
But like medication, like there was medication still listed on my MyChart from when I had my son. And they're like, do you still take this? No, I don't take this. So you can take that off now. But so, I think it depends on what it is.
All right, well, there it is. Let me read a few super chats, and then we're going to move over to the next part of the show. I'm going to bust them down real quick, make sure I acknowledge the people. Thank y'all for holding us down. MP says, Molly, where them damn shoulders at, woman? Coach Ace says, Carrie and Molly should get on Mika's podcast. It's fire. Word Custom says, if your phone keeps dropping out of your pockets and they aren't deep enough, or the phone is too heavy for the material, get an arm strap holder. Big Hurt said, Mika, Cubans have more temporary legal status courtesy of Trump. Your thoughts? Mika, you muted.
My bad. They got to go.
6'8" Aquarius says, love your stretching routines, Carrie. Keep it up. Black Fiasco says, TSA has turned into government making money with pre-check. If I have to pay $100 to get through the line faster, it's no longer about safety. Jeremy Clay says, is there any benefits to having both clear and pre-check? You can have clear with pre-check, literally. They got clear with pre-check.
One is like for international or something.
Well, and every place doesn't have clear.
That's correct. Clear is more of a United States of America thing.
International is not. It's not going to help you.
What's the benefits?
Yeah. That's global. That's global entry, right?
You just got better. You got better options to be able to get through faster. That's it.
Okay.
NPC help.
Mr. Beaumont says I should be doing homework right now. Black Fiasco says those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Listen, I don't give a fuck about what Ben Franklin said. He not here no more.
This is
let me tell you something. Stop and Frisk cleaned up New York City. Stop and Frisk cleaned up New York City.
Oh shit.
Tell that to the niggas. Tell that to the young niggas in Chicago that's riding on these niggas. Shit, I don't know what y'all talking about. Talk all that. See, y'all talk that shit until you back in the hood. Then you're gonna be like, oh shit, give me some more civil liberty. AD, you still thinking about going to San Antonio? Yes, I will be down in San Antonio sooner rather than later. AD sound like that Martin episode where he became a monk. I am about to become a monk for a while. Drama City says, salute Anton and the gang. Was goodie bag Slimmy from Drama City, Cleveland. Love you all. Conquer the journey together with grace. Drama City also says, salute Anton and the gang. Oh, he did that one. Shout out to you. Chris Cunningham says, Tamar taking PrEP at 48 is diabolical. Yeah, she can sit down, bro. Tamar Braxton act like she don't wear Depends diapers. 2K needs to be stopped, says Oop Milk. Live from the Motherland says, most women look better bareface. You can't tell them nothing. Chef Guap says, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. Bo, makeup equal prostitute. Whoa, that's a little deep.
That's clown behavior.
Makeup equal prostitution. Okay. The Mask says, Czar says, women compete with other women over men's attention. Women's self-esteem is very easy to destroy. That's why they need validation at all times. Chef Guap says, we can't even hug some of y'all women when we wear white shirts without y'all leaving whole face prints. 6'8" Aquarius says, women looking like Homie the Clown is not attractive. Live from the Motherland says, women do that to keep up with other women in social circles. They say all the time, I do this for me. Can't blame that on men because we never promoted the caked up look. Female rappers did. A.R. Smitty says, remember the man who sued his wife for being deceiving by doing work she had done and then the kids came out ugly? High Tolerance says, Samara looking like Lil Kim in a thumbnail is crazy work. Her on PrEP is indicative of that ATL life. No telling how she's been getting down. Chris Cunningham is in the building, says raw is law. Myron Webster says, let it take you out is true nasty work. Tub Dub says, dude, them young hot things passing the kitty for a little bitty. Shout out to you. Anton, your thoughts on supposed riot, civil war, April 5th? I have no idea what you're talking about, Young Reckless. Honest to God, I don't even know what that is. Femi Smith says, look up the adverse effects of PrEP. There's a difference between side effects and adverse effects. All right. Mm-hmm. Kaludia says makeup equal made to make up for something. Don't become attracted to the unreal. If you treat your body right, you will look better than makeup.
Thanks.
Timeout says that's a new one. Expunge your medical record. 6'8" Aquarius says, I feel Easy Magic, Ryan White, and author Ash were distractions for the AIDS campaign to disguise the disease as not only a gay thing when it was. D says PrEP mixing with birth control, prescriptions, possible liquor, and other substances at a party, something is likely to lose its efficacy. Is that how you pronounce that?
No.
Efficacy? That's not how you pronounce it?
No.
That's how I know the word efficacy. How do you pronounce it?
With an E, not an I, and an AE, not an A.
I don't even know what
E, not an I.
I don't even know.
Shut up. I'm saying here, he's playing, Anton. You did it right.
I don't know what
I'm sitting here going down this rabbit hole.
I feel real confident that
Jada Legend Sports says 2K trying to risk it all, talking about his law if it ain't raw. Coach Chase says, I know this nigga 2K ain't Enrique GPT on his phone. Ain't got Enrique GPT on his phone. Kerry rubbing off on everybody. Tamar Braxton must have split up from her fiance if she out here like that. Yeah, I think she had been split up from that dude. So thank y'all, everybody that continue to hold us down. We appreciate y'all. Next video, let's get it popping. This is what we going.
I have a question. What is going on with the men in 2025? I'm a 30-something single woman here in America, and every time I step out on the scene to simply enjoy the soft era that I've afforded myself, it seems like guys just ain't guying right now. What's going on? I mean, y'all are not being friendly, chivalrous, cordial, or even kind. So I have a serious question. Do y'all just not like women anymore? Y'all don't even approach women anymore? Y'all don't attach manhood to being a protector and a provider anymore? Like, I'm really confused. Y'all are misrepresenting y'all mamas in the worst way. Like, who raised you? It seems to be a growing epidemic in the lives of single women that I know everywhere. I mean, between the 50-50 convos, the balloon pop games, the social media arguments, the podcasts, the music, the cheating culture. I mean, do I really need to go on? I just need to know from the single men over 30, does love even matter anymore? And don't tell me it's because the woman only want the money. Because women are making their own money these days. At this point in time, let's consider the facts. And stop saying women got their own money now and don't need you. Women want some of the most basic things that you can offer, most of which are priceless. For most of the women that I know, love don't cost a thing. Respect is the definition of high value, mental health is wealth, and loyalty is free. Not to mention, did anybody teach you that 2 heads were better than 1? 2 incomes are better than none? 2 parents trying to raise a family, 2 people trying to build a home. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, where is the love? To the men, I really want to hear from you. We need answers. Like you want to come and get it, let's go.
So that is a video that is currently getting a little bit of traction. And so I wanted to get y'all thoughts on women complaining about how men are operating that are over 30 years old. Go ahead. Go ahead, Slimmy.
I don't want to say nothing about exactly her topic. All I want is if you're a content creator, don't read nothing from no script, man. She was reading that shit. She was reading
maybe she was trying to gather her thoughts.
Nah, she was reading that shit, bro. I could tell those eyes were asphyxiated on something. Like it ain't never moved away. But that shit was terrible, man. That was horrible.
Why do you think it's terrible, Slimmy?
Because for one thing, I don't think that's exactly how things are. That men aren't being men anymore. I don't agree with that. Like you go out, you see it. Men are being men. It's that sometimes certain women, not all, certain women are standoffish because they're with their homegirls and they don't want to seem like they're talking to the dude that the rest of the homegirls wouldn't talk to. Or it's some weird kind of culture they didn't gassed up. I don't know what it is. But women, they try to act unapproachable as a defense mechanism, I guess, to certain guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that men aren't being men, it's that women, they kind of like dating each other more when they go out. You know what I'm saying? They kicking it with each other more. And they doing things with each other more, just like, and like, it don't look like men are necessarily needed for what they doing. When they go out to the brunches, they like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And they not really involving men. They just doing their own thing. And then if a man comes along, they might check for him, you know what I'm saying? And just to get a couple drinks. But I'm not sure women are going out to like always meet men. I think the younger girls are doing that, but older women, 30 and up, I don't know. I don't know what they on, man. It seem like they on some different type of time.
Man,
it seem like they on some different type of time.
Weird. That's weird.
First of all, I hate to hear a woman talk. First of all, like I hate it. And because it's utterly nonsense. First of all, she 30 and dating.
Talk.
That just let me know where we at. Okay, she 30, and every dude that chose her up to that time, she probably then did away with him, and now she on her last leg looking for
who 30?
The woman that was in the clip.
No, the fuck she ain't.
That's what she said.
She lying. She ain't 30.
You said 30s.
She's in her
Hell
30s.
no.
How old
She
you
said
think
30.
She said she was 30 something. She said she was 30 something.
Oh, she like 39.
Man, that's that wild talk, bro. She didn't hit that wild tonight. Niggas ain't shooting at her like that no more. And then on top of that, we had to grow up our entire childhood hearing about women saying we are just more than meat. Stop catcalling us. Stop approaching us. I just want to be out and have fun with my girls. And now when we give them that, now who raised us? Like, that's why I don't like when women talk. Women shouldn't have rights. They shouldn't be able to vote because they stupid. We always end back up at the same fucking spot that they was at first, and now they want that again. I'm tired of it, bro. It's old. It's played out, man. Women don't know what the fuck women want. Because once upon a time, niggas was you couldn't, man. Niggas just everybody trying to holler at a girl. They act like they hated it. Now 2025, who raised y'all? Do y'all not like women? Shut up. I don't care, man. Women be bullshit.
Quentin, what do you think about this? Do you think that, let me rephrase the question. I don't want to leave it so open-ended. Do you think that men that are over 30 care as much as women that are over 30 about whether or not they are in a relationship or, you know, impressing or approaching the opposite sex?
No. I think when I go out in public, when I approach women, it's really easy. They're receptive to my advances usually. I don't have a problem. When I find someone, I'll pull them off the market and marry them. But it's usually me doing the fuckery stuff, not the women. So maybe it's me they're talking about.
So you think that you are the problem? You are a part of the problem? Like you fit the prototype of a person that's a part of the problem?
Yeah, because like when we go from dating to I'm just fucking you, like the lines are kind of blurred. And you kind of think I still like you, but I'm just having sex with you. So I think that probably happens with a lot of men. They change what they want out of you. Like, I meet you, you got certain qualities that I like, and my intentions are to go like be serious, but then I start seeing shit, but you got a good pussy, so I'll just hang around type thing. So yeah, I'm dirty in the water for sure.
It's like the women, bro, like they'll treat a nice guy like Quentin. Like shit.
I'm not a nice guy. I don't. No one. Women don't say that about me.
You a fucking sweetheart, nigga. You're a fucking sweetheart.
I feel gay now. Nigga call me a sweetheart. I ain't never called no sweetheart by a nigga shit.
But no, like they dog niggas out like Quentin all the way up until they get to that age.
What do you mean, dog? What do you think women do to me?
No. Like,
no, nigga, answer the question. What do you think women do to me?
They get you to take out their trash.
Okay, that ain't nothing.
See, look, if you think that ain't nothing, nigga, like that.
Nigga taking out trash, you act like that's an act of Congress.
My nigga, they will call your phone to come take it out.
Why would you?
No, they won't do that because they know if they call my phone to take out some trash, they better be ready to.
Did they have you in the closet before? Like, how?
Wait.
Machismo Slimmy has entered the chat. Why are you taking out the trash?
Hold on, wait. Because I just want to be realistic here. Is it a problem if you on your way out the door to grab the trash and throw it in the trash can?
Thank you.
Look at Slimmy face. Yes.
I just want to be realistic here. I want to make sure that we all in the same space. Don't worry, I'll put myself at the bottom. Is it a problem for you to grab the trash on your way out the door and throw it in the trash can? Is all I'm saying.
At her house, like a chick I'm just fucking with,
to just
I'm walking out the door.
Nigga, is there a thing called human decency? There's a thing called human decency.
And yeah, like what's wrong with y'all?
Look, man, Carol, wait.
Hold on now. Wait.
If I ain't putting nothing in that trash can,
If I didn't put nothing in that trash can, why would it be my responsibility?
Come on, it's not your responsibility.
Wait, hold on, y'all that stringent to
she
where
didn't write it on the refrigerator as your chore.
Y'all,
I'm more offended that she ain't take the trash out before I came. That let me know what she think of me.
Bro, if I come over, if I come through Slimmy's place and we chopping it up, we playing PlayStation or something, and I see the trash by the door, and I'll be like, hey, bro, want me to grab this on my way out the door? I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, we didn't put something in the trash.
But do it matter if I put something in the trash? I'm on my way out the door. I can grab it, and I could just throw it in the trash can on my way out the door. What is it? I may be off. I may be completely off, but I'm trying to understand what is y'all. Is this that deep?
Yes. Let me tell you. It's called the slippery slope theory. Okay. Today is the trash. Tomorrow you'll be washing a car.
So why you there then if you don't want to be put to work? What are you there for? Slimmy, I can't hook my homegirl up with you because she likes for people to take out her trash. You a bit stingy, so that's a no.
I'll come to Detroit and take out her trash.
What you over my house for if you're not going to do anything?
This is how it starts. Why are you coming over there if you don't want to be put to work?
If you're not useful, you're useless.
Man, y'all tweaking.
You over here, and I'm supposed to be taking my trash out with a grown man.
Y'all are tweaking. You no. Fuck that. You said getting put to work. Why would I get put to work at somebody else's home?
You can't take the trash out.
Why would I get to put to work at somebody else's home?
Slimmy, you probably be on people's blacklist, babe.
I
don't give a fuck. I'm not going to work on somebody else's home. This sounds insane.
Bruh, if I come to your house and you got trash there, that let me know what you think of me. You ain't think that I was worth.
Women don't ask you to do manly things. That's what she think of you.
Because why you got a trash?
That means you know you can't do shit. Nigga, can't put up some curtains by yourself, nigga.
That you can't have a trash can in the kitchen.
Yeah. But if you ain't took your trash out,
y'all nigga, I usually rock with you.
What if I'm waiting for you to come over because I know you're coming over?
Well, what the fuck I look like? Do I run
what you over here for?
Thursdays? I'm not
the least you can do for this lady that's giving you her freaking flower is take out the damn trash.
No. I'm not even tripping about that. I would do it for my homeboy. Like, and I don't have to put nothing in it.
Dirty, nigga. Take the shit out.
It's going to the trash can, bro.
Nah, bro. You take out your own trash, nigga.
Mika, come back real quick.
I'm the type of person, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I think, and I could be wrong, that I'm the most reasonable guy on this panel tonight, just based off of these conversations right now. I'm the type of dude that, we playing spades, hey man, listen, man, I knock these dishes out. You could do this. Hey, let's just all clean up before we go because we don't want to have.
You say what?
I will knock out the dishes
at his own. You will do dishes at another nigga house.
I will. I think I'm the type of person. I'm being realistic. I'm gonna be 100%. I'm the type of person to where at the end of the night, I don't just leave. Hey, y'all, let's all you knock that out. You knock that out. I knock this out. I knock the dishes out or whatever. Or throw them in the dishwasher.
You believe
it's
this?
Gonna take if we all work together. If we all work together, then we can all knock this out real quick, and we ain't got to leave their house messed up. I personally believe that when you a good steward and when you support people like that they then want to invite you back over because they don't look at it as a burden when you come through. That's the type of person I am.
That's different though, because that's a scenario whereas everybody has made a mess and we're all cleaning it up. If I do that with my family, if I go over my family's house, if that trash is like that, I'm taking the trash out. You don't have to ask me. Family is something totally different. A scenario where a woman has not taken care of her house, no, I'm not getting put to work.
Hold on. Y'all adding stuff in. Nobody said that they don't take care of their house because I don't want to go over nobody's house that's dirty. Y'all adding stuff in. I'm saying on the way out the door, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna grab this, throw this in there. I'm out. Hey man, I'll holler at you later. Thanks, bro. Thanks for having us over. I appreciate you. I'm gonna hit you up in the morning, check on everything, whatever. That's it. Why is it any deeper than that?
And so I'm a replacer. So I won't clean up nothing. But just like when we was at your studio, I was like, hey, bro, how much this water? I'm going to send it back to you because we drunk all your expensive water.
No, I mean, I ain't tripping about that. But see, that's how I know. That's how I know that y'all being extra, because when y'all went to my studio and y'all recorded, when I got back in the next day, it looked better than when y'all came in there. So y'all left it in better shape than which is why I don't mind y'all coming in and using the studio. I don't charge, I don't do none of that shit, because I know that y'all take care of my shit. And that's common courtesy. Anytime that I go somewhere, I'm gonna bring something. You want me to bring a dish? I can bring a bottle of wine. Just say, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, and I'm gonna make sure that I, you know what I'm saying, leave it better than when I came in. I don't have to just only pick up my stuff or anything like that. I think that we need to work together. That's just common courtesy. And if I go over a girl's house, if I go to my homie, it don't matter who house I'm going over. If I see the trash and it's bagged up and it's by the door, it don't take me no energy for me to just throw it in the trash can. I don't understand that shit.
Yeah, and it's bruh, you don't understand, bro. These 2025 women, it's really a slippery slope. If you take out her trash, nigga, you might get put in the group chat. Hey, God,
I don't understand y'all, bro.
This sucker ass nigga just took out my trash.
No, that's because y'all hanging around these scallywags. I don't hang around people that do that. I hang around people that look out for me in my place the same way that I'm gonna look out for them in their place. And we don't think about that shit. We just have a good time, and then everybody just kind of pitch in and make sure everything is taken care of. I don't understand y'all.
Anton, these new age women are really teach you what this here mean. No good deed goes unpunished. I helped one chick. Her rent was it was a bill that was fucked up. So I went together because I got an emergency pot fund. I went together to my Mess Mafia members and we collected the money. She thought that the money came directly from me. After I gave her the money, a couple months later, she tried to act like I was tricking. Like, y'all look at 2K was tricking. He paid.
That's different than taking out the trash.
What I'm telling you is it's a slippery slope with these.
It's not, dog. You talking about paying somebody's bills.
My nigga, she would have you on her ring doorbell.
Am I off? Mika, am I off? Somebody.
She would have you on her ring doorbell, taking out the trash, putting you in a group chat, calling you her dude boy.
Y'all overthinking it, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, bro.
What's wrong with taking?
How old is she that you're talking to? Because most adult women appreciate that. They're not going to be having a ring camera, having the time to put you on a group chat. Y'all be talking to 22-year-old girls. Y'all do.
No, I don't even think they're doing that. I think they're talking.
Who have the time for that?
Just toxic women. Well, I know 2K is.
What? 2K talking to do one. I know. You know what?
I'm talking about the toxic women.
I don't deal with no women, bro. I deal with Sarah. That's it.
No, I ain't say that. I didn't say that. Hold on. I wasn't saying that. I'm saying, the toxic women that are like that.
I know non-toxic women that are like that.
I think y'all Carrie, what's your thoughts on this?
Wow. I don't know who y'all be hanging around with. Like, it's weird because why would you be in the company of somebody who you feel that strongly against just being like nice? That's just kind. That's just courteous. To me, that should be a reflection of your home training. Like, why is this so deep into woman, man? Like, I don't know. I think people are so, I'm not doing nothing because of woman. Like, it's not that serious. That's weird. I'm sorry.
It's almost like the plate, right? Like, if I'm already gonna get up and go get myself something to eat, I don't mind asking you, hey, you want to play? I'm gonna go.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that this is common courtesy. I don't even look at it as a relationship thing, or I just think it's common courtesy. Like, I don't know where it became such a big deal. If it don't take nothing from me, it don't cost me no money. It don't cost me no nothing. I'm just taking.
Molly, if you came over to my house and I had a basket of laundry threw on my couch, would you just come in and start folding it?
That's weird.
That's not fucking weird.
You know what's
I don't
interesting?
know what y'all talking about.
You know
what is we saying here? That's the same thing.
You're being
If she want to come to my house and start folding clothes, I'm not coming to your house.
Some people watch their whites on cold.
2K.
Some people watch it on warm. Some people use like they dish detergents like hyperallergenic. No, you just can't be going around washing people's clothes.
No, 2K.
Taking out people's trash.
You're trying to be extreme with your example, but my grandmother, she'll fold up anybody's laundry. And to be quite honest, if I came to your house and you had a bunch of laundry on your sofa, I'm going to automatically look at your wife who has the little kids and I'm going to ask her, does she need help with it? Because I understand. So you're like, that's what I'm saying. Everything does not have to be so like how y'all making it.
I get that. But normally, if I go to a chick house and I see a trash bag laying somewhere, I'm looking at her first of all. I'm looking at her like she trifling because she ain't took out the trash.
If I go over somebody's house, we're usually whatever it is that they got going on, because usually if I go over your house, somehow, some way we got some kind of relationship, we cool enough to be over there, whatever, right? Because nobody just invite, you know what I'm saying, nobody over to their crib. Whatever is happening, I'm going to fall in line. Usually that's what's going to happen. And it's a win in Rome. If you in the garage and you working on something, let's say you working on a car, you jacking it up, I'm going to be like, hey, fam, you want me to lift this up for you? Or, hey, you need that or whatever. Like I'm just going to naturally fall in line with whatever we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Different, Anton.
If people start straightening up at the end of the night, I'm going to start straightening up. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab that. I don't have to say I'm only going to grab my plate. If I get up and everybody done, hey, man, I grabbed it. Don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Let me just grab this. I don't look at that as like feminine, masculine, or nothing. That's just common courtesy.
It's different because listen, in that time, you see your homeboy helping himself. If I'm at this chick house, about it. Listen, if I'm at a chick house and I just walked over 3 articles of trash, and then it's a trash can at the door that needs to be took out. She not even helping herself. It's the house junky. This trash is the house.
You're thinking too deep.
Okay,
he keep adding stuff in every
time.
The
reason why I said you got to draw a line at certain things is because one thing can turn into another and another and another. I don't like that. You're constantly asking me to do something.
Then okay, say no. Oh, listen. If it get that deep, why are you continuing to go over there for them to
exactly?
Because the coochie recyclable.
No, I'm serious. Listen, if it's that deep, why do y'all keep going back over there?
It could be the first time.
I don't have to do nothing.
And with all due respect, Slimmy, I'm talking about what you would do without even being asked. So my thing is why wouldn't you do it even without being asked? And then 2, you control what you do. So if you come back and she's like, hey, can you wash my car? You don't have to wash her car. Like
washing it. Wash don't have an R in it.
No, that's the thing. Why? Because, like, for example, going to wash somebody's car takes extra energy, extra time, extra effort. If you're walking outside to the trash and you throw it in the trash can, y'all think that that's a gateway to you fucking washing a car now?
Yes.
All right, I'm done.
But how is it a gateway if you control what you do? Like, this is not drugs.
It's listen, I might control what I do, but now it's controlling what she'll ask me to do. It is a slippery slope. She see you doing this, she want to see how far she can go with it. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna start from the trash. Not in the, can you cut my yard? Can you wash my car?
No.
I'm telling you.
If you're not in the company of somebody who can just be appreciative for you doing it, and that's that, then you need to be in the company of somebody else.
Can you cut my grass? Listen, if y'all with a chick and she asked y'all to cut y'all grass, that's a you problem, nigga. I ain't never been around nobody.
And you know how I became the problem.
Comfortable enough. Not a homeboy, not a homegirl, not nobody, not my mama. I ain't never been around nobody where they felt comfortable enough to ask me to cut their grass.
Take out our trash and keep taking it out and watch.
Y'all crazy, bro.
What you going over there for? What are you going over there for?
I don't have to go over it. Listen, let's just say I'm going over there to kick it. That's cool. I can just kick it with the trash by the door. That's not requiring nothing of me. I can't just go kick it with the trash by the door.
Okay, so if you use a cup, does that mean you have to load the dishwasher?
I wash my cup out.
You know what the funniest part about this is? Slimmy and 2K is acting like they can't just say no.
I know, right?
But see, after
the first time, you gotta continue to say yes.
They acting like they can't say, nah, come on, you can stop. Like they acting like they.
Listen, I can say no, but by me not taking out the trash can, she won't even ask the question.
So can I ask you a question? That's what a power is. Slimmy and 2K, this is weird asking you because I know you're married. So, but have you guys run into this before? Because it seems like your premise is like you're talking from experience with women being like this.
Absolutely,
yes.
So, would you mind sharing some base level story?
Okay, give it. I just
no, you have to deep dive. I'm just saying.
And you're acting like it's not possible. So I'm not gonna keep trying to explain it. It's
everything
already been trying to explain, and y'all acting like it's not possible.
Anything is possible.
So you've been kind to somebody, and then they expected
kindness
you to
is weakness. Kindness is weakness.
Okay,
that's what I'm gonna say.
Karen,
so listen, you were kind to a woman.
I wish I could just get real and really explicit.
See, you hear me?
I wish I could get explicit and real.
It's not true because I try to be. I try to be kind.
Listen, this when the dollar menu was popping at McDonald's.
Okay.
After the chick, whatever, we slide. She was like, "Yeah, I'm self to go to McDonald's." I asked her, "Do she want some?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, we eating off the dollar menu." She got 2 double cheeseburgers. Okay. Next time she came back, did her thing. We slide back at McDonald's. I said, "Do you want some?" She said, "Yeah." Let me get a number. I looked at her crazy. A number what? I'm eating off the dollar menu. So she, at that moment, was trying to see how far she can go. It started with 2 double cheeseburgers. Now she want a fucking combo. Next she gonna try to supersize it. It never fails. It's a slippery slope.
Just sounds like you're better off single if you have that type of thought process.
I'm not doing nothing for you.
So Slimmy, are you saying then women shouldn't be nice?
Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about.
But you said kindness is weakness, right? So if I see something in your house that can use some help and I do it, am I being weak?
You're a woman.
Slimmy is misogynistic.
I've been that for a long time. I understand. But what I'm asking is that being weak?
Slimmy is misogynistic.
I know he my homie, but he definitely machismo.
What if she cooked?
What is machismo?
What if she cooked for you though before you came? You still wouldn't take out the trash if she did some type of nice gesture to like make you feel comfortable?
Well, that's a little different now.
No, it's not. Listen, you can make if a woman is cooking for you, for example.
Yep, I'm taking out the trash and I'm washing the dishes.
Now we on something. Now we matching.
I'm taking out the trash and I'm washing the dishes.
I'm not washing the dishes, but I'm
washing my dishes. At the least.
Hold on, wait, Slimmy. If she cooked for you, you only gonna wash your dishes?
No. I said at the least.
Oh.
But I'm washing all the dishes. I'm gonna wash the dishes. I've done this before. But what I'm saying is,
why y'all making it seem like taking out the trash?
Because y'all not listening. Y'all not listening. What I'm saying is, when you do stuff, they take that shit for granted. That you're gonna keep doing things over and over and over again, and they're not gonna do things for themselves.
So in your example, like you come over the house again. And this time, maybe she doesn't cook, but she expects you to do the dishes, or is she cooking for you again too?
Listen,
I'm cooking.
So you cook.
If you want me to do it,
but are y'all now like kicking it though?
Yeah.
Listen,
like, isn't that a benefit of
wait,
starting to be different?
I'm confused, Slimmy. You wouldn't take out the trash.
No,
now you cooking, nigga.
Listen, Anton, don't forget you added something.
Y'all don't.
I know. I'm genuinely confused.
Anton, you don't listen. You said if she cooked, then will you do it? Yes, because now we are trading a favor for a favor. But if I do something for you without you doing nothing, that is when the disadvantage starts.
Wait, y'all count. But
wait, you give me some coochie.
Why y'all keeping score?
That's what I was about to say. How y'all actually doing a tally? You doing a
y'all got it.
1-for-1?
Y'all got it.
Yes, it got to be.
I'm
no,
honestly,
Slimmy, he's trying to understand.
It's a reason why I'm still
There's
here.
nothing to understand.
I got some other subjects that I want to get to, but I'm genuinely curious. Are y'all keeping a tally?
Yes, nigga. Because
why?
Bro, if this ain't your old lady, you got to keep score.
But how you get to being the old lady?
That's a whole nother arithmetic.
You know what I'm saying? How you get to being the old lady if you don't ever want to?
Because we keep listen. Once I know that your favor is genuine and we just going favor for favor, at some point I'll break.
That's not how it works.
At some point, you're not in a relationship, sir.
You're right. I'm not.
No, yes, he is. He is.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about? No, I'm not.
At some point, that dude is gonna break the cycle and be like, "Hey, now don't worry about it. This on me," because now he feel like you are worthy of this.
You know, I'm turning. I'm starting to be more on the women's side now.
I'm down for taking out somebody's trash, Paul.
I'm on the women's side because this is why they say chivalry is dead. Because chivalry don't have to be you putting your coat on a goddamn puddle. It could be some simple shit. Like it could be taking out the trash on your way out the door. Hey, listen, I know you got to get up and you're going to be out before me. So I'm going to move the car around so that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to. It's some simple shit. Like it's not that deep.
When my husband and I first started kicking it, he saw that I had run out of windshield washing fluid. So one night I opened my door and it was like a bottle of windshield washing fluid with like a flower. And I was like, that's so thoughtful. But I didn't ask him to fill it up the next time. Like I was appreciative of that.
Like men operating in scarcity is insane to me.
Dog,
but there's women that operate like that. That's why I know it. There's women that operate in that scarcity. That's why they don't want to do nothing for a man. Oh, he's going to use you and all that. I don't get it.
Hey, look, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna take out your trash. You
the benefit,
man. Anton overestimate every. No, I don't. I will tell you that every woman that's on this panel right now probably did something for me first before I ever even did anything for them. Because they just generous. Like they just
there you go.
I'm saying, like, seriously, like whether or not they tapped in, and seriously, they'll buy you something, they make sure you're taken care of, they'll tap in, they do all kind of stuff. So then it don't have to be nothing on no relationship type junk. It's just
my friend.
Hold on. It's genuinely on some friend shit. It's genuinely on some, yo, I seen this, you mentioned this, let me get this for you, or yo, check this out, or whatever. I got somebody that I want to connect with you because they can add some value into your life. I heard you mention this. This is the matter of fact. I'll tell you a story about Carrie. Me and Carrie was I was talking in general, and me and Carrie was talking, and I was like, man, I think I want to get into this aspect of business, and I want to get into I don't want to say what the business was because it's still the idea is still on the table. I said I want to get into this aspect of business. Carrie said, hold on, Anton, I got you. Let me take care of that for you. She hit me up the next day and she said, listen, I got this guy and he gonna do this and he gonna do this and this is what he gonna make sure that you're taken care of. I don't have to ask. I don't have to say nothing. I say, you know, she just makes sure that when she hears me say certain things, she goes out of her way to make sure that I'm taken care of in whatever it is, whether it's a business deal or something like that. So it's not unheard of for people to just be helpful. It's not unheard of for people to just be generous. It's not unheard of, you know what I'm saying, for people to make sure and go out of their way and tap into their resources or whatever, just to do stuff for you because it's just a nice thing to do.
Anton, like I told you last year, nigga, you to play. Okay? It's my nigga. Like, of course I want to do something for Anton. Who won't want Anton to owe them a favor?
No, 2K. What that was, my dad taught me that. My father taught me that.
Carrie, why you ain't never did me a favor?
2K, I don't know.
No. Carrie, why you ain't never did me a favor?
She never seen you in person.
I don't know what you need.
Have Carrie ever did you a favor?
Yep.
Slimmy, have Carrie ever did you a favor? My point fucking exactly. Anton, you are the fucking play.
That shit was weird as fuck.
It makes sense to do Anton a favor.
This is so dumb.
Okay.
So
That's not true.
But people, hold on. But people
can still.
People can still. Okay. Do people call and check up on people? That's nice.
Mika call and check up on me. Hey, 2K, I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
There you go.
But Kara haven't.
You know what?
How much?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, bro. But it's easy to do Anton a favor because you know if Anton, like if Anton a sure thing. Help a broke nigga out.
That's not true. I sent you super chats and stuff, 2K. Like, did I expect anything? I don't expect.
That's a fact.
You don't always do things
to expect. That's a fact, Molly. Hey.
I said Mika stuff. It's not because I want anything out of it. Some people
Molly,
are just
that's
absolutely, correct.
Kara's just a horrible person.
And we was at the show. When you come here, Rita goes out of her way to make sure that 2K is taken care of, that he got drinks, that she went and got him his drinks and all of that stuff. So come on, 2K. Listen. 2K is different in person than he is online.
I'm just nice. I'm a nice guy. I'm still an asshole.
Oh, 2K is a very nice guy.
I'm still the same person.
No, you ain't.
Yeah,
You're a nice guy.
And so
2K in person is Quentin.
God damn.
What do you mean?
2K in person is nice like Quentin.
And you know who else is nice? Slimmy.
Oh, Slimmy is
very nice.
Slimmy, listen.
Sweetheart.
Slimmy is a
sweetheart. I don't know how Slimmy does his hoes.
A sweetheart.
Slimmy like 10 foot tall. He's very respectful.
But Slimmy is what's a good description for you? I don't know what the
gentle giant. He's so tall.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Slimmy, dog. Hey, in person, bro. you feel the love around that nigga, dog.
He is the nicest person ever, bro.
That's why it's hard to believe that he's.
That's why when he up in the
like
cheese
that,
I'd be like, what?
I don't know if I believe that. Unless it's a girl. I don't know. I just can't see it.
I think let me be protecting that heart.
Y'all take stuff too literally though. And like that's the thing. I said I'm not doing that right out the gate. I'm not just gonna go over to some girl house and take her trash out. I'm not doing that. Because that's how it was presented when 2K and Quentin was talking about it. I said I ain't doing that.
He never said it was the first time. There was a previous conversation about me going over said 55-year-old woman's house to take out the trash. Is where this came from.
But are y'all going over women's houses that soon?
Yeah,
like women let y'all. Oh, I don't know, because I wouldn't. If I were dating, I would not let a guy get to my house that quick.
Yeah,
to where you're feeling that way.
The fastest I can get clearance to go over there, the sooner I'm going.
So how?
All right, I gotta read the super chats. Go ahead, give me all the final thoughts on this one.
Take out women's trash with or without asking.
No. It got to be a favor for a favor. If I'm taking it out, she had to been cook for me first.
But what if she tells you that? What if she says, I'm not cooking for you until you take out my trash? So you see how that works?
Yeah, if she got the rotel on the island, yeah, I'd do it.
Well, she said,
because I know my favor on the way.
This is so dumb. Read the super chat, sir.
I've learned that the simple shit gets you the big stuff.
Pause.
So you doing a favor for a favor too, then, nigga?
No, but it's because it's not. It's because when people, and when I say the big shit, I'm saying that when people know that you have the right spirit and that you treat people well in general, they go out of their way to make sure that you are the person that they think about when something big happens. Whether it's a big contract, whether it's a big opportunity, what people think about you first, and they try to make sure that they go out of their way to take care of you. That's what I've learned. And it's the small gestures and the small like stuff that you don't think about that ultimately lead to the big opportunities. It just is what it is. So that's my thoughts. I could be wrong though. Anyways, let me go ahead and read some of these super chats. Messi, what up? Messi says, I'll say it again. As long as men dye their beards and drawing in lineups, they can zip lip about makeup. Talk about it then, Messi.
Oh my gosh.
My girl Messi. You make it me frustrated. Post Mogul says,
not the same.
She look like a ram with her edges. Dub says, I'll say it, she handsome. I hate y'all so much.
Man, she handsome is insane.
Insane.
I don't say no two words.
No, that is the dumbest thing ever. I hate
she handsome.
I'm gonna use that shit. The hidden groups are for females. Protection, says SivLab. Maybe they are too effective sometimes, hard for love to get in. Big Hurt says Mika is the only one qualified to speak on this subject. She is constantly being shot at. Fine ass target. Abe the Hunter says we care more about becoming great than anything, not trying to be old and broke. Michael Mitchell Jr. says, hey, 2K is spitting tonight. Bo says taking the trash out of a 304 house is diabolical.
Come on, Bo.
Ismail said, what up, though, with the faux ball? Thank you, Ismail, with the super sticker. Chris Spears says, Anton is a man of God. That's the difference. JD says, Anton, that's the difference. I agree. Anton is spot on with this one. If we all cool and we hanging out, help clean up. That's common courtesy. What are y'all talking about, Slimmy and 2K?
That wasn't the topic of discussion.
JD, you got on a suit, dog.
He says Slimmy reacted to put to work like lots of women do when they hear submit. Tyler says the same ninjas taking trash out are the food phone contacts. I get AD's sake, but some of these women will see that as you giving them an inch. That's crazy. I'll give you some inches. K6 says that's crazy.
Oh, that's a man.
No, I'm talking about the women. He said some of the women will take it as though you giving them an inch. I said I'll give you some inches.
We got too many inches out of there.
But some of these women will see it as you giving them an inch. It says it right there at the bottom. No? Y'all don't see that?
Yeah, no. I was just, yeah, you right.
Why is everything gay to y'all?
I know, right? Like fucking black fucking almost said the N-word.
This nigga really think he ain't black. You can't say the N-word no more.
That's crazy, says K6. You can't even take out the trash. I'm not about to stop being a good person because you're not one. You know what I'm saying? Trading with Jay says, y'all too macho to take out the trash, bro. Heartstrings 1 says these men on the panel can learn from Anton. Relationships work best when you aren't selfish. I was proposed to multiple times, married for 30 years. Trust me, marriage is about serving each other. CEO First says 2K taking out the trash for a woman doesn't make you a simp, bro. Kaludu says Carrie from Washington, DC. Decatur ATLian says y'all got apartment training, no home training. I don't know, says shout out to the Pistons, Detroit Bad Boys. We back.
No, y'all not.
No, y'all not.
Says, yeah, we are. We kicking ass. Kenty says Molly's alarm clock wakes her up every morning playing Sheila E. The Glamorous Life. Ooh, you got it. Y'all don't know shit about that. That's before y'all time. Way before y'all time. Triggy, I know what you was talking about, Kenty. Triggy says, I want to agree with AD and Q. Then Molly speaks and it puts me on the fence like I'm coming to your house to be put to work is insane.
Yeah,
High Tolerance says those good deeds can segue to a woman having a handyman who needs thumbtack when they got you. 6.8 Aquarius says her trash needs to be empty before having guests over. It's on her if she cooks for me. That means the trash was created for me. I'm taking it.
Guests have anything to do with coming? I don't get what's
your house need to be clean if you have it.
Well, that's not true because most people with nice houses, their trash isn't visible. So,
Sad Apart Soldier says 2K. You need to stop. You need to quit being a marsupial and take the doggone garbage. Y'all hit me with these words tonight, but I know how to fucking read.
You know what a marsupial is?
That's that Mr. Let Go.
It's a kangaroo.
It's an animal with a pouch.
Yeah, but
all I know is the joke.
All I know is I'm catching all of these fucking words tonight. Yeah.
Shut up, fatty.
Ken said, if a woman is inviting me into her space, I'm cooking, washing dishes, taking out the trash, and petting that kitty all in one night.
You have to do all that for some coach?
Nah, I ain't doing all of that. Laugh from the Motherland says, sometimes the manosphere red pill thing goes to an extreme. It's nothing wrong with pouring into someone where you can be helpful. Even if you don't get it back from the person, you'll get it back in life. Shout out to Mr. 15150. I appreciate you. King D, you should say King DDD. Smash Bros. Nice guys do all of that and get told it's bare minimum. Get used, abused, and brokenhearted. Relating being a man to chivalry is a problem by itself. 6'8" says Anton, if she live in the back of the complex and her dumpster is in the front, you putting the trash on your car?
Yeah, people put trash on their car and drive it to the trash can. That's apartment living.
Why they driving to the trash
apartment complex shit?
Because the trash cans be far away.
They don't put in apartments. They don't put the trash outside the door, like the concierge trash.
Only the nice ones, nigga, not the throwbacks.
MGNJ says Sammy is a write his name on the juice ass nigga.
You said you can eat.
I can see him doing that too.
Of a decent face. Take the trash out, brother. Slimmy, you gotta make that was a good one. Slimmy, what happened? What happened to Slimmy?
He didn't go away because of that. He did.
What happened to Slimmy?
It must have disconnected.
Y'all making fun of him.
I know my boy leave, bro. I can see his name being on the juice.
That's crazy.
Y'all silly.
Put the capital S on it.
That's crazy.
Y'all are hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Come on back, Slimmy. Slimmy, call Slimmy. Get him back over here.
What?
Slimmy May.
Is he
back.
All right, next subject. I'm about to throw something in there. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's rock.
All right, you guys. So I want to know what's going on in the dating world because apparently I have too high of a standard, and someone recently told me that I needed to lower my standards, but I'm just like, why would I need to lower my standards when I just want someone to match what I bring? Someone that has a clean record, no felonies, no criminal charges, them having a home because I have a home, I expect them to not do drugs because I don't do drugs. So if they smoke weed, I don't want that around me and my kids. I want them to have nice teeth because I invested in my teeth, so I would want someone to care about their smile and take care of themselves, to work out, like that likes to work out. Because I'm not very materialistic at all, but like that just shows me that they're goal driven. Like if they have their dream car, a nice vehicle, then that means that like they are goal oriented, like they're motivated to reach their goals and get something that they really, really like. His credit score, all of that too. So that's another thing of mine. Like, do you have good credit? Because I think credit matters. I feel like all those things that I require, I bring, like I have. So it's not a big requirement. Like, I'm not asking too much in my opinion, but I don't know. I guess people just might not have what I have and they feel like offended or whatnot. I don't know. But it's just crazy. Like, why are we out here in the dating world and not being the best version of ourselves? You know, like, why do we not have good things to offer or like have our shit together?
I would love to see the comments on this.
Well, her comments aren't so nice because I will tell you that she is a single mother, but that's not relevant to the question that I have. And I also want to add an additional little bit of context. That video was really over 3 minutes long. I chopped it up to get to the meat and potatoes so that I can ask the question. And I'm a leapfrog off of this in order to get into the conversation. But the question then becomes, what is the minimum well, let's take the single mothers part out. What is the minimum standards?
No, that's what it says.
Okay. What is the minimum standards that single mothers should have when it comes to what they're requiring from men in order to, be in a relationship?
I'll be cliche. You can't get no better than your baby daddy.
That's not a bad take right there, Quentin.
He took the word right out of my mouth.
I'm not complaining about that. So you're saying that the minimum requirement, or is that the maximum requirement?
Yeah, I would say that's the maximum. If your baby daddy wants shit, your stepdaddy ain't gonna be shit.
He got the greatest gift out of you doing the bare minimum. Okay, like you had his child while he did nothing. You can't look at me and expect more without giving me a child, and I don't want a child from you. So, like, where you max out at is your baby daddy. That's why I look at some females and know exactly how to treat them.
Her mindset's kind of weird too, with the whole just because you have a nice car means you're successful in life. That was kind of a weird take.
But see, I get it though. Like, she compared her what she don't want, but I think the person that was looking at her was like, "Listen, you need to lower your standards because you ugly."
She's not cute. But she talked about going to the gym too, and her face was real full.
That was a filter. She had on a filter. That was a filter, bro. Whoever was trying to help out, like, lower your standards, they was looking directly at her. Like, we don't care that, like, you got standards about not having a felon and you got good credit. That's cool. But I'm looking at you and you saying Mika lines. They're Mika words to say. You can't say that. You look below average.
So it matters what a girl look like in order for her to be able to raise her standards from what she's requiring from a guy?
Yes. You can't be a Bubba Guppy nigga and asking for the most. Come on now.
What's a bubble guppy?
You're like a hood booger nigga. Like, shit.
Like, when I look at my girl, I go to the moon for her, and I'm looking at this girl. I want to go to the corner store for you.
I showed the other day. I showed my brother a picture of the girl, and he said this girl can get what you're offering, that girl can't. And it's purely based on her looks.
What if?
Go ahead, Molly.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask. What if she has a baby daddy who has some type of status? Then
That's
what?
a good question.
Try to run it back up there. It's the same goes. If you can find another one, shit.
So would her standards still be too high though if she's used to a certain caliber?
No, we said you get your baby daddies. So if you got Donald Trump, nigga, you can get you another Donald Trump.
Yeah, because what I'm looking at with your baby daddy is, okay, she got a proven track record of she have done it before. Yo. I'm looking at your baby kind of like a resume. All right, what you asking for is something you have done before. But if you
like Jeff Bezos' wife, like she went from Jeff to a school teacher, and that school teacher had to look at this woman every day, knowing that Jeff was up in it.
Yeah,
and he couldn't hang.
Let me before I go to the girls, I want to get Slimmy's take. Slimmy, what's the maximum or minimum standards that a woman should have?
Nice to women.
Whether you're a single mother or not, what is the maximum or minimum standards that a woman should have when it comes to looking for love?
These days,
she could be a single mother. She could be whatever.
She could be.
You gotta get slim and tight.
What standards she should have when looking for love?
Yeah, like, do you think that? Okay, let me rephrase it for you. Do you think that some women's standards are way too high to either be a single mother or to be a single woman in today's market?
I think it depends on, you know, what you value as far as character goes. Like, what do you value in a person?
What if they got great character, but they have low money?
That's cool. I can work with that.
You talking about the man or the woman? Because it's different.
The man. Do you think a woman's standards is too high or too low?
A woman not gonna give a fuck
okay,
about
so
no
this will be easier for you. What do you think should be the standard requirement, or what type of guy should a woman that is a normal woman, maybe she cute a little bit or whatever, what should be her requirement for a man? Or should she not have no standards at all?
Man, everybody got to have standards. Everybody.
So what's the standard? What's the minimum?
Shit.
Do you think that most women have standards that are too high for guys today?
And I look at.
I think what the thing is, what I think is, like, women have standards higher than what they really should have, because they don't have their shit together sometimes. You know, they want men to be a certain way, but they're not really there. So I think it's an unrealistic thing in some women's eyes. I don't think that's true for all women. It's just like men. Some men believe that they more than what they should. What they should get. You know, they think that they should get a woman that's up here, and maybe they probably shouldn't. Who knows? But
I don't know about that, Slimmy. I don't think that guys. I think that guys is more realistic about what they qualify for.
Some guys, not all.
And I think the younger a woman is, the more her standards should be up there.
The what? A woman
the younger a woman is, she should have more standards. The older she becomes, she should have less standards.
Why she just can't have the same standards across the board throughout life?
Because your value is steady decreasing. Like right now, I'm teaching my daughter right now. She is at the top of the mountain. Okay, she at the top of the mountain. By her decisions, she can only come down. There's no more way to go up. You're a virgin. You perfect. You nice. You polite. Mm-hmm. By society standards, she can't do nothing but come down that mountain. So the younger you are, it's like the more standards you can have because you are still pure. But now as you get up in age, you start taking these trips. You got a sugar daddy. You just steady slide down that mountain. Your standards got to come down because you're not even up there no more.
I don't think that. I think women can have like set, like, just in life, just this is what my standards are, and across the board, they don't have to lower them. Not just because just not off rip because they getting old.
If you with a 40-year-old woman, she can't have the standards.
I seen a 40-year-old woman with a big old booty and some nice tatas in a skinny waist about 2 weeks ago.
Listen, and the perfect time for her to get them big old boobs and them tatas off in her 20s, but she still got them for a reason. So now
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be realistic, and then I want to get the women in here too. I know some women that are above 40. They can get any fucking thing that they want today.
Me too.
I know some women that are above 40 that'll put some women that look like they, that's 20 years old to fucking shame, bro.
Shit, you have to show me that. You have to show me that.
They exist. They exist because it's some struggling 20-year-olds out here now.
Like, listen, them older women, they like LeBron. Okay, every once in a while, you can turn the time clock back and get a good game. But on the regular, a 40-year-old not compete with no 20-year-old.
No. It's a generation.
You get a highlight.
Wait. It's a generational thing.
I'm not saying that all.
This younger generation, they don't all have a certain standard or quality of life.
I'm not saying that every 40-year-old woman that you walk with. There are some 40-year-old women
that took care of themselves
that put these hoes to shame. And not only that, let me also qualify that by saying that today, Most 20-something-year-old chicks is not hitting like that, bro.
Most
of
Gary,
them.
get them. You can't say that.
I can't say it. I can't say it because
that's right.
I believe that most of these chicks that are out here, on average, most of them are not hitting like that, bro.
Anton, go the fuck to bed, bro. You tired?
No, I'm not, nigga. Nigga, they all look the fucking same. They got them dumbass baby hairs. They fucking built like ants.
The white ones is tiny.
Man,
they got that young chick kid. They got the kid on, nigga.
My nigga, you acting like we ain't
chain with their name on it.
Yeah, the 20-year-olds now, the 20-year-olds 10 years ago aren't the same.
Niggas,
they look the same. They better.
Well, yeah, the 20-year-olds 10 years ago didn't have an iPhone. I agree.
The 30-year-olds,
and I'm not saying that it's not no bad.
30-year-olds are looking better than the 20-year-olds.
It's gonna be some bad ones across the spectrum, nigga. What I'm saying is, most of them chicks look the fucking same, nigga. Yeah. They wear the same clothes. They all get them from fucking Fashion Nova or some shit.
Anton, they were doing the same thing.
Nigga. They got the eyelashes on, and they all go to brunch, nigga. And they always got some heavy friends with them.
Anton, this ain't nothing new. When the women that were 40 were 20, they were doing the same thing. They all had.
Nigga.
They did.
Listen,
all of them had on the same.
It's some chicks over 40, nigga. They are bad as fuck. I'm telling you, bro.
Nigga, my mama in her 40s. Bro. It was
your mama in her 40s,
huh? What he say?
He said, "How your mama in her
40s?
My mama had me when she was 16.
What? She was 32.
Y'all over here doing mental math, nigga.
My mama in her 40s.
It's okay. It's okay. They surprised because I told them the other day my mother was 51. Well, now she's 52. But
listen. My mama had club pictures. Like that's how young my mama was.
Yeah,
we didn't have no pictures in the house, but she had club pictures. All of them was dressed the same.
Your mama is 40?
She not 40.
She's like 48. 48.
49.
49.
Mm-hmm. My mother 52.
You know what the fuck we thought, nigga.
But I'm saying though,
like nigga, you should say your mama 50 something, nigga.
Bro, they look dressed the same too. We just seen how all the old women was hating on cooking with Kyla. You can't say that they
I don't give a fuck
better than the 20-year-olds.
Nigga, I'm talking about in real life. In real life, when you go outside, it's some badass chicks out here, nigga, and they not taking no prisoners at all. And they know they bad. And they getting all the motion, nigga. They get, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's some bad ass chicks out here, nigga, and they ain't taking no prisoners at all. And they ain't got no problems. They not on the internet complaining. They not making TikToks as a problem, nigga. It's some chicks out here that's moving.
Show me a 40-year-old in a video.
Don't do it, Anton. Don't.
Show me a 40-year-old in a video.
You don't know no better, bro. You don't know no better. This nigga
I'm not talking about Pornhub MILF. I'm not talking about.
I ain't going no further than what I just said, but I said what I said.
Man, bro, you got to be out your rabbit ass mind, Anton.
Hey man,
these 40-year-old women can compete with 20-year-old women.
Look, 2K, 2K. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm outside. They competing.
Yes, they are.
They competing. I'm being honest with you.
Yes, they are.
They competing. This is why the 40-year-olds look the way they do, because they've been competing with these 20-year-olds their whole life.
Y'all niggas,
they've been competing. They was competing with the 30-year-olds when, then they was competing. Now they competing with the 20-year-olds.
Listen, bro. It's a whole lot of Bernie's Burgos out here, bro.
Man. And some of them natural. Some of them natural, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And they natural too, Slimmy.
They natural, bro.
It's a bunch of Bernices out here, nigga.
No, nothing.
And they ain't got no problems, no issues, no problems, no none of that shit, bro.
Man, bro. I'll be outside, man. You start seeing some crazy shit, man. These 20-year-olds, man, they be following along with like maybe Megan Thee Stallion. They be following, trying to look like her. And there's some 40-year-olds. They grew up a different way. It's it's generations.
Slimmy,
so
you old.
A certain way. It's generational.
You are old.
Wait, hold on, wait. Listen to me.
Okay.
They was dressing like this when they was 20. They was dressing like this when they was 20. So they know where they was making their mistakes at. Now they done raised the bar.
Yes.
They raised the bar on themselves.
Yes, they are.
They out. And when they at brunch, they don't give a fuck about nothing. They out there. I'm telling you, they be there with them girls. They be there with them girls, man. They be there with their homegirls, looking like they just there to kick it with their homegirls. They not giving a fuck about no
It's some women out here.
As fuck.
It's some 40-year-old women out here that got 20-year-old daughters and they look better than their daughters, nigga. Better than their daughters all day long. Cooking their daughters. They daughters shouldn't even go outside with them because they gonna make them chicks look stupid, nigga. I'm telling you.
Man, y'all come outside, man. Y'all need to get outside, man.
I'm
not
telling
talking about you, 2K. I'm talking about these people in the chat.
No, I'm saying,
telling you, bro.
Slimmy, you are an older gentleman yourself. So I don't expect you to be in places where the 20s are at.
Yeah, you don't know me.
No. I'm just saying.
You don't know me. I'll be everywhere.
Naturally, like
Slimmy do be outside, bro.
I'll be everywhere.
I know Slimmy be outside.
Listen to me very carefully.
Don't y'all live in 3 different states?
If I go to an after-hour spot, it's going to be all ages there. It's going to be women of all ages. These after-hour spots, people still trying to kick it. They still trying to party after the club closed.
The 20s at kickbacks.
You say what?
The 20s at kickbacks. They don't.
Listen, you can listen, bro. You can have them little 20-year-olds. Them chicks ain't got nothing on these 40s out here.
Man, y'all got to be outside, motherfucker.
Listen, man, y'all got to get off the internet. Y'all got to go.
Now, I do know Slimmy do be at the kickbacks because he dropped me off so he can go to a kickback.
I did not drop you off. You did not ride. You didn't want to ride with me. You roll with Q.
That's why. But see, hold on. This is why sometimes I have to take it with a grain of salt when niggas be online, and I'm starting to change my whole perspective too, because they be like, "Yo, you hit the wall," and I'll be like, "Damn, she ain't even touching the wall, nigga." I don't know what the fuck wall that is. Some of them, it's some special people out here in these streets. Some of them are not fucking touching a wall. And they got niggas beating down they motherfucking door, bro. Well, crash out over
the
these.
women that stay
not
away
in
from
mass.
hard drugs.
I ain't saying mass. I said some of them.
You acting like the select few 40s can fuck with the whole 20s.
They can.
What do you mean?
They can, nigga.
It's generational.
Let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. And I want to get the women's perspective and I want to move on. I ran into Drea here in the city, and I don't know what she was here for. She looked different in person, nigga. She looked different in person.
Is that good or bad?
It's a good thing, nigga. She looked better.
She looks good on the internet.
But she looks better in person than she do on the internet.
Anton, you can.
That's what I'm saying. And she didn't have no makeup on. She looked like she was getting ready to go to the. I was like, damn. Like,
Anton, you can go to the mall in Atlanta and run into 3 Dreas in their 20s.
And listen.
And they done got surgery.
At 20, got surgery?
What you mean? They be getting surgery at all ages, dog.
Well, it's more likely a 40-year-old had a surgery than a 20-year-old.
No. That I have to jump on Slimmy's side with. No, the young ones, and I don't know why they're doing this to their bodies, but they are starting to get surgeries very young. They'll be like 21, 22, BBLs, breast implants, all of that, and their bodies are not finished.
No,
That's what I was gonna say.
I need these people to understand.
All 20-year-olds got $5,000 just to go get their body done.
You don't need $5,000 no more, and they have it on credit now. Thank you.
It's a chick that it's a lot of Dreas that ain't online like that, man. They ain't on Instagram. They not on TikTok. They out It's a bunch of Dreas out here. It's a bunch of them. They here. They out there. They in every fucking city too. They're in every city. It's not just y'all keep pedestalizing just them because they got the names. Man, they're out here. They really are out here. And they 40. And they got motion, nigga. And they be in the gym every day.
Well, Drea did. She said she got work done though. Just so you know.
I mean, I'm not going based off.
I'm not saying that negates that there's not women like that. I'm just saying she did get work done.
Okay. Listen. Once you, I don't even give a fuck if you got work on. If you proportion right, nigga, you look whatever. I don't know a nigga that go up to a girl that's bad as fuck and be like, "Hey, did you get work done?"
Well, you still have to maintain it. Like I've seen girls get all that stuff and then they get right back fat, and I'm like, you have to work out.
Yeah, they get like several BBLs. That's absurd to me.
Oh, it happens.
No, I was just saying that because I thought I heard something about natural. I might have misheard though, but she said that.
Anyways,
no, we was saying like some of them 40-year-olds are natural. Yeah, we were saying that. Some of the 40-year-olds, they don't have no surgery.
It's getting so good now that I can't tell the difference sometimes. I mean, you could tell the difference if it's abnormal or some shit, but some of them just throw a little.
Because a lot of them are getting more that slim BBL now.
Yeah. They don't overdo it.
Proportion to your body size. And me personally, I think that's fine. But the ridiculous ones was out of control.
Yeah, I mean, don't go to Tiny's doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing like that, but
I don't know why she wanted that big butt. She's so skinny.
Them skinny little legs.
Yeah.
It ain't really the body. It's
see how Fox looking at her sixes. That's she look good on that time.
It's way more. It's way more going wrong with Tiny.
You don't think Vivica Fox look good at 60?
You say
that butt is out of control.
Vivica, y'all don't like Vivica?
That booty is out of control.
Vivica killing these 20s.
On a 60-year-old, that is out of control.
She had them.
Vivica ain't 40.
She had them orthopedic shoes on too.
But she did look good. She did look good in her late 30s, early 40s because she was with 50 Cent around there.
No,
she ain't had no work done.
She looked that good in her like late 20s.
When she was with 50, wasn't she like mid?
Vivica's handsome.
Yeah, she had to be in her. She had to be in her
late 30s around there.
Yeah, because if she's 60 now, that 50 Cent shit was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Imagine wearing the pins with your 60-year-old BBL.
Why would you be wearing the pins? You know what?
Oh no, y'all be wearing a period pants.
Let me read some of these.
Right on time. Right on time.
Let me wear some of the super chats.
Let's talk about the period panties.
Right on time.
Oh no. High Tolerance says.
Yeah, tell them about the crunchy coochie.
Run that Slimmy SC back. Shout out to High Tolerance.
What's that?
Slimmy might actually hate. I don't know. Slimmy might actually hate women. He been hurt before.
I've never been hurt ever in my life by no woman.
PDI says she needs to lower her standards because she is a 6 with makeup.
Not even. K6
says she's already pissing me off. She wants all this, but has 2 kids and didn't require this from the fathers. Yeah, she do have a bunch of kids. Dub says she not easy on the eyes. Man, anyone trying to do that for her, and she mean. I don't know what that means. She seem mean.
Mm-hmm. I know. I speak fluent hood rat.
He meant double E.
I know. I was about to say
that's like a seam in your pants.
That's a seam, right?
Hey man, y'all get it though, cuz don't play on my.
We get it. Yeah. Oh, WW is your boy. WW
snapping out.
Yeah, no.
Snapping out her once. I bet she got rid of her fan. I mean, man, she better accept what she get. This is probably her last ride. Ken says girls in their late 20s are the baddest. 40s is a stretch. Okay, cool.
Facts.
Julius Germain says Anton and Slimmy is correct on this because I see outside in Houston, and 20-year-olds in Dallas need to stay in the house, in my honest opinion. King P says the bar is pretty low right now, so you have to go to the gym once a week to outperform most women. But all things equal, a 40-year-old can't hang. Triggy says, I'm 31 and these 40-year-olds be cold. That grown woman weight hits. Oh my God. Not only they personality fire and they got motion. Love older women. MP says, Anton and Mika not lying. I still be out here in Atlanta and dog. These 40-plus-year-old women are stepping on some ish. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right. Yeah. Let's Frank. Shout out to Frank Whitaker. Says some 20-year-olds body fitness age is older than their birth. Some 40-year-olds body fitness age is younger than their birth age. Shout out to Frank.
Vice versa, nigga. What the fuck?
You got it.
All right. Live from the motherland also says before when y'all asked what do people with an age cap have in common, I tried to get at a 36-year-old. When I was 21, I didn't have the gap to close, but we definitely hit on a combo. To your point, is women pushing 40 that is bad as F. Shout out to Live from the motherland. I appreciate y'all. All right. We're going to switch it over to some of the guys that's talking right now. Let's get to it.
Wish somebody would have told me about the guilt that comes with being a good man. Men that value family were always taught that family comes first. Your needs go on the back burner. Take care of home. Men aren't taking care of themselves because that wasn't a part of the lesson plan. There's this guilt that builds up when he wants to buy nice things for himself or he wants to go out and spend some money and he feels like, what if something happens to where we need that money? And even though nothing may happen because he's on top of things, he still holds that guilt because he knows that what he spends for himself, he technically takes away from the household. And really thinking about it, I kind of understand where the midlife crisis comes from. It's not necessarily you trying to regain your youth. It's reclaiming your value to yourself. It's returning to a time where you tell yourself that you deserve this new pair of shoes. You deserve this TV. Hell, you deserve to build this man cave. So if you ever wonder why Pops and Unc went out all of a sudden after y'all got out of college or out of their house, they decided, hey, I'm about to go buy this motorcycle. We're about to travel everywhere. I'm about to go out to eat. We ain't had McDonald's money while you was here, but you know what? I'm about to go get a steak tonight. They're trying to shake off all those years of guilt and celebrate a job well done. Fellas, go do something good for yourselves. Take some time for yourselves. You don't hurt the household by taking care of you. I was never told this, but hopefully this helps somebody else along the way.
So, question is, do y'all think that good men feel guilty for being a good man? And why do y'all think that is? Because I tend to believe it's based off of the women that make him feel that way that's in his life. Do y'all think that most men, and anybody can start off, I would like for the ladies to actually start off because we kind of took over the last subject. Do y'all think that most good men feel guilty or that they're made to feel guilty as a result of the type of relationships that they're
in? Guilty about what?
Guilty about doing something for themselves, for example.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even want to start off the conversation, but when he was talking, he just sounded like some of my girlfriends with kids, because that's how they sound. I'm so serious. He sounds like
the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
I've
never heard a grown man talk like that ever. I had no clue that goes on in y'all heads. I hear women with children who need them a little break talk like that. I've never. All I hear men talk about is how they ready to go to work. I ain't never heard that before, so I don't know. If this is what y'all do now, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to discredit him, but
no, speak your mind. I like it when you speak your mind.
I guess
like
it's time for men to live into in their soft life too, I guess.
It's not a soft life. It's just
I've just never heard that before. I immediately brain went towards my girlfriends who, they say, sometimes like they feel guilty if they buy themselves like some panties or something like that, or if they do something that's not for the kids and they do it for themselves, they feel guilty. So I've never heard a grown man talk like that. This is new. Y'all can give me some insight.
I'm gonna go to Carrie and then I'm gonna go to Mika and then everybody. 2K, you could jump in. Carrie, thoughts?
That's funny because I've said that before, so I'm not. I guess we both sound the same. Okay, so he did seem like he was talking as if that was his direct experience. I'm not gonna lie. It seemed like maybe he has a woman who gets on them about treating themselves to something. I don't know. I would like to think that in general, though, that's not a thing that comes as a result of the woman. Like, if you feel that way as a man, I'm thinking maybe you're putting it on yourself. Because I can't see a woman, especially if you're providing, even if she works too, but if you're providing and you're doing what you need to do, and you decide you need to buy something for yourself, I can't see a woman being like, "What you doing?" Like, I don't know. That's an a-hole of a woman to be like that. So I'm sure they're out there, but
do you think that men tend to reserve doing things for themselves out of guilt because they feel as though they always have to place their woman first?
No,
because I didn't hear the last part. Because what?
Because they think they have to place their woman or their family first.
No, I mean, honestly, I think if anything, that's probably something that adults, well, let me say this, that parents might both run, like everybody might run into in some way, shape, or form. But I don't think that in general, no, I don't think that. I don't think that men, no.
Okay, all right, I'm with it. Mika, what's going on? Give me your thoughts.
Why is he asking her in the first place?
What the fuck?
What this whole I feel guilty thing requires that you need some type of permission to spend your money.
I think part of what he's saying is that the standards usually in society, or historically has been, you always put your family first, or you always take care of business first with regard to your family before you start to think about yourself.
Yeah, but I'm the guilty part is what's really getting me.
Y'all don't know y'all men.
No, because because then why is he? If he's making the money, he's taking care of the family. There's no need for the guilt.
He sound like he ready to cheat.
What? No, hey, Molly, stop.
That's just like a woman.
No, don't laugh. Do not laugh at this shit, man. Molly, stop.
This Molly, not even funny.
Molly, stop. Molly, stop.
It's not even funny.
Listen, man, what? No. Fuck that.
He need a trip to the strip club.
No. Stop. We got to get a clear indication of where Molly got that from. I need a clear indication of what made you think he was cheating because of his statements.
I didn't say he was. I said he's thinking about it. He's on the verge.
Slimmy.
Where did you get that from?
Slimmy. I promise you.
The whole conversation.
Come on, man.
Slimmy. I promise you. I could tell, bro. You could tell a girl, listen, I want you to wash dishes more. And she gonna ignore that problem and think that it got something to do with you for the cheat to get her off of the hook of washing dishes. That's what they do. When they can't find the answer and they don't want to be accountable to what's really going on, they gonna put that off on something else.
Molly, really? Hold on. Wait. No.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Where did that come from, Molly? From everything that he said. And I'm not trying to grill you.
He sound like he's under some stress and some pressure. He said he felt like he had a life crisis.
It's like an abusive relationship.
He obviously is under duress somehow for whatever reason. We don't understand why he's putting the guilt in there.
That's what's getting me.
Where this cheating?
I'm not saying he would be wrong.
Like the last thing that he was talking about.
Okay, let's get to it. Okay, first of all, Anton, he ain't gonna really agree with this. All right, this Anton is really, that dude that was in the car. He represent my men, my prototype, the dudes who are trying to get to the next level for their family. All right. So with that being said, we are able to get nice stuff for our family because we don't get shit for ourselves. Okay, we might be able to sneak in something, and when we say sneak in, we really mean sneak in. some for myself every now and then. Now you got to think, if I want to get that new car that I really worked hard for, you being my wife or look at me sideways just for getting it. I don't have to ask you for permission, but once I bring it here, it becomes a problem. And Mika, you probably won't understand it either because y'all a little well off financially.
That's a you problem, bro.
It's not a you
problem.
My
best friend, that nigga got his girl pregnant. He went to go buy a Corvette 6 months later.
My nigga, he bought a fucking Corvette. That should let you know the financial lane that he is in. He is not the dude we are talking about. Me and the dudes that's in the comments are trying to get our family to where y'all been for decades. And that takes a dude who's willing to sacrifice and not have shit for the majority of the time. And when he do, he get criticized by his wife for not getting for not getting her one, or not getting the family nothing.
But that's the thing, 2K. That's what I'm saying. Why would he get criticized by the wife? Because to me, if you bought that car or whatever car, I don't care if it's a Honda. If you bought the car, that tells me that you were able to take care of your family and you were able to afford this car.
Yes, but when you buy something for yourself, you got to think about who you bringing it home to. You bringing it home to a family who don't got the same thing. You came home with a car and then get your wife shit. Because that's all
he don't need. But that's the thing. He don't need to. He wouldn't need to buy me that because I'm gonna get chauffeur around in the car.
It's for the talent of petty arguments, Mika. Okay, nigga, you went out and bought a car, but your son needs some shoes. You went out and bought a car.
Don't buy him so he can only wear one pair at a time.
Listen, G, I'm telling you, Mika, when you are in that situation, you buying that car for yourself is bullshit. You supposed to always make sure the family got what they got.
I don't know. I guess I feel like
your financial situation different, Mika. If your husband came home with a car, you won't care because you know when you want one, he can go get you one too.
My thing,
you know what I think about this the whole conversation though. This really depends on who you are and who you're married to and who you're dealing with, because not all women, I don't want to classify and say all women would be upset that their husband brought home themselves something. You know, they might ask like, well, what'd you get for me today? They might ask that, but it could be playful. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to nag them like for the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the month, the rest of the year about him buying themselves something. He got a new game for Xbox. He got a new basketball hoop for the backyard for himself, even though I ain't no kids. You know what I'm saying? He just like the hoop. He want to shoot around. I don't think every scenario leads to every man feeling like this. But what I do see from this conversation, though, is that it's when men express themselves, they don't get heard. And this is the problem. They get a lot of criticism for expressing themselves. There's no room for a man to be like, yo, some men, they want to do certain things for themselves and they can't be heard, and they can't get it done without criticism. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the sentiment that's being overlooked. Men cannot express themselves and share information with other men without it seeming feminine. You know, and this is not a feminine thing. This is a man just saying, yeah, people in the, you're doing your face like that, Quentin, but people in the comments, they were saying he's feminine for sharing this. You know what I'm saying? Even Molly said he was. It sounded kind of feminine.
Slimmy, this just happened to me the other day. I asked my wife. I said, "How would you feel if I bought a Cutlass? Because I want to give me a car to play with." She started telling me about everything that was wrong with the house. Hey, you need to do this, do this, do this, and do this. How dare you think about doing something for yourself, and rightfully so, before the family? But before the family.
I don't know, 2K. Like I think the happier the husband is, the more he's inclined to go work more, to go make more money.
Man.
To go
well Slimmy, to your point,
if he's happy sexually, if he's happy you know, with whatever he's doing in business or his job, whatever. If he has all of those things, why would I want for anything anyway?
Gee, because you're going to be looking at Mika, and you just you not on this level, so you can't speak to it. But you gonna be looking at this nigga crazy like, where am I?
I got a little bit of a different take, but I want to hear. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie.
Well, I was just gonna say, Slimmy, to your point, I went back and I listened to him again, and I heard it differently. I don't think that it was a result of something he experienced with his woman. I really think that this is more from what he has been told he should do as a man, as a provider, as a husband, as a parent. And I think, to your point, Slimmy, I think that this is his way of really giving himself the permission so that he can stop feeling his own guilt. I think the guilt he feels is his guilt put on himself. I don't think it's the result of his woman or somebody putting it on him. And I think he's telling other men because he wishes that somebody would have told him this a long time ago. And I still stand on, and I still stand on, this is, I personally don't think that this is unique to men, because I know for myself, there's plenty of times when I might want to go get a massage, but I'll be like, I could go, get some for my kids. Or like, sometimes my husband has to be like, I'm telling you, go, you're fine. Don't worry about anything else. It's guilt put on myself. So I heard it in a different way when I listened to it.
Mika, the feeling we don't get, the feeling we get from women isn't like she gonna make us feel sorry. No, we get resentment. Okay, we don't get sorrow from the woman. Oh, you went and did. No, we get resentment. Like, nigga, you went and did that. I could have did this and did this, to the point. Then you feel guilty for doing it. See, you ain't never came home.
Because see, I'm the more like, and even to my friends, I will be like, why don't you? Oh, I can help. Okay, go to sleep or go do this or let's say we're doing something virtual. Okay, how can I help? It's more from a help aspect. Like I don't see why. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. I don't see why you would resent somebody for wanting to do for themselves when they take care of you.
It sounds crazy, right?
Yeah. I'm literally spinning my wheel over here.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but I promise you, that's the look that you're gonna be getting, bro. Like, oh, you went out and did this when we could have did this, and this, and this.
I've never gotten that look before in my life.
Of course you haven't, Anton. You can do this, and that. You could do this, and that.
No, you talking about now. I didn't always have money, 2K. Like, I've went broke before while married. So it's not a thing. We looking at me now, but that's not how my life is done like this. Like, it hasn't been consistently, oh, you just got money for your whole life. That's not the nature of it. But I want to get Quentin's perspective before I say anything.
I think he a bitch ass nigga. Just simple as that. I don't like, just me and all my homeboys. We get what the fuck we want. We don't give a shit about what's going on at the house. It ain't no
what?
thing.
But see, that's normal, Slimmy. Don't feel bad. Like, Quinn probably his third generation of niggas that's upper middle class or got real money. So that's how you feel about a first timer dude that's just having money for the first time.
No, but he said,
and that's why he a baby daddy.
Like, what?
So my dudes, like all my friends, I'm the only one in the whole group that's not married. Exactly. But they act like this. What the fuck you mean? Exactly. They're all callous about it. They get what the fuck they want. They run their house, they wife in the back. You follow me, I get what I want. I feel bad for getting shit. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't discredit what Q's saying, but like, bro, you got to think, bro, like, it's generations of we can't call it wealth, but I'm the first generation like of middle class so it's harder because I ain't got no blueprint up or down. So like we'll get on live and make a video like that, feeling like don't nobody understand us because we at a pivotal point. So we sacrificed to get over the hump. Q Diddy, he came from a little money. He got money. So he 2 generations removed of knowing
I'm normal. I don't have money. I'm normal.
I'm just saying like hypothetically. That's why.
I believe that is a privilege for a man to be able to think about himself first. I don't think that that's normal. I think that the normal thing for most men, especially if you're masculine, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, is to always put everybody first before you in every situation. Even when it comes to this shit, right? Before I ever go and do anything, I make sure that I pay everybody first. I've always paid myself last. I've always paid myself last when it comes to employees. I've always paid myself last when it came to the restaurant. I've always made sure that I got my stuff later. And I think that it's not normal for a guy that has people that depend on him, whether it's employees or whether it's your family, to, and I'm not saying that it's right, because I think we have to have a healthy balance. We can't just be at the end of the stick the whole time. But because we need that carrot, that incentive in front of us in order for us to continue to thrive. However, in my entire life, I had to make sure that my daughter had her college fund funded. I had to make sure that my wife had a really nice car to be able to get my daughter back and forth, and that it didn't break down. And I was willing to take the risk because I knew that I could survive, right? I knew that I would be fine if I had the car that wasn't as reliable when we was coming up, versus making sure that they had the car to keep them safe because I didn't want them on the side of the road. And so my whole life has been like back burner. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, wait a minute. I can do it, but hold on. I know that would be fun, but wait a minute. Let me take care of this first. Let me do this first. Hey, let me make sure that what she needs. Now, I will say that it's much, much easier and it's much greater to have a woman that wants for you. Rita is a type of girl, and she's always been the type of person. And as a matter of fact, everybody that's around me has always been the type of person like, wait, do this for yourself, or no, you deserve that. You got to get this. You got to get that. They've never been the type of people that felt like, yo, put me first. And I think that that's the difference. The nature of a guy is always to make sure that the people around him is taken care of first, and then he go and get what he want. However, it makes it much more of an enjoyable experience, and you don't mind making a sacrifice when you have people around you that appreciate you, that don't require it. Because I find that her not requiring it, or her not being in a space to where she's always like, you got to do this for me first, it makes me want to do more for you. It makes me want to give more to you. It makes me want to make sure that you're more taken care of. I will go out of my way to do the extras as long as you got the right attitude. And so that's why I say I've never had that situation. But I also think that it's partly because I've never, ever left them behind. I've never been the person that's going, because listen, if I get a Rolex, you getting a Rolex because you're a reflection of me. But I'm not going to go and get a Rolex unless I can get us both one. You know what I'm saying? So that's my sentiment. But I've always, and I think that that's just natural for men to think about everything else before he goes and do things, but it makes it much easier for us. And I think that there are a lot of guys that feel guilty because they do go out, and a lot of them sacrifice their whole lives and they never do nothing for themselves.
But that's what I said earlier, Anton, when I was talking to 2K. I said, why would he feel guilty, and why would she resent him if he's happy? If he's happy, he will do exactly what you just said.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Because if we being realistic, there is a small, it's not the majority of us. There is a small segment of men that don't give a fuck about what happened to you, and we gonna go and do what we want to do, and you still gonna be dusty. There is a small segment of men that will be like, yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna go and do everything for myself, and we gonna party. It's some niggas that'll go out here and trick off. They'll trick off, 5,000-10,000 on a chick that they don't know, and then they chick be dusty at the crib.
Yeah, I seen that before.
It's some diabolical niggas out here that will go off and trick off a bunch of money on a chick that they don't fucking know. They'll pay for that. They'll do this for her. And then they chick is at the crib talking about, hey, is it okay if I go and get some groceries today? And so it ain't a balance. It's not a healthy balance. You know what I'm saying? So there is a small segment of us that don't give a fuck about what happens over here, but we gonna get ours. And I think that that's where the toxicity comes in. But most men are not like that. Most men always make the sacrifice and put things and put, you know what I'm saying, their family first, which they so used to putting their family first that it almost, they hesitate when they're doing something for themselves because it's like, wait a minute, is everything taken care of first? You know what I'm saying? It is. It's a reflex like, well, wait, did I do this and do that? Did I do that? Or did I do this first? Hold on. Is everybody taken care of? Even today, again, whenever the big checks hit, the first thing I do is, okay, I got to pay this person, got to pay this person, got to pay this person, got to pay this person. And if you look at the way that my payroll and my budget is set up, I'm at the bottom. I'm always at the bottom.
It's
but
like
I know that everybody else is taken care of, then I'm gone. I can do what I want to do.
Like, Mika, you can't forget, I'm second generation removed from granddad is coming home and giving grandma the whole check.
Nah, that shit is no.
No, like I'm from the South, Anton.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I'm second generation removed. Like them niggas will come home and give grandma his whole check, like hand it to her. Like, so if he took something out of that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. It's wild, cuz.
Wow.
Yeah,
my grandmama was on allowance.
That shit sounded crazy as fuck to me.
Now, most of the guys I know,
telling you, bro.
If you see them as a family, the whole family dressed the same. The kids got on Jordans, V got on Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Most guys I know, everybody is gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? They figure that shit out. They go get the extras, they work the extra jobs, they do the extra hours, they do all of that stuff. So it's a lot of guys that don't take care of themselves though, because they're so busy killing themselves to make sure that everybody around them is taken care of first.
No, you can't. Like nobody around me. Like I wouldn't want any man around me to like run themselves to the ground. But you are absolutely right, Anton, when you said that those type of men tend to be the masculine ones because you got to argue with them just to go take a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because sometimes you support that and they still like don't do it. I've plenty of times with this guy, like you have to almost force it.
That's a fact.
Almost force it.
Oh, mm-hmm.
That is a fact. All right, let me read some of the super chats. I got one more that I want to play for y'all. The disrespect, Molly. I never hear women talk about HEAR. I never hear women talk about not buying themselves something. That's all they do. But I hear men say that all the time. Shout out to you, Myron Scott. Wage says, Mika, prove again why men are going MGTOW passport bros because they only see men as ATMs.
What did I say?
Facts.
I don't know what she's talking. I don't know what he's talking about.
In the group chat, Mika said, "Rich bitch." That's what Mika said in the group chat.
I mean,
let me put Molly down. Get Molly back up. Live from the Motherland says, if you're a provider for your tribe, you get his point. It comes with a lot of stress, and you can't show emotion or you're weak. All he's saying is take the time to pour into yourself because you can't pour from an empty cup. Rage says, Molly, too, why men are MGTOW once again. Myron Scott said, most of these dudes born from 1965 to 79 be crash out when they get divorced because they feel unappreciated and can't buy themselves nothing. But the wives spend $500 to $700 a month on nails.
They bet not.
Ooh.
They bet not.
Myron Scott says, I have friends was jealous of me when I had a fiance because I didn't have a joint account and spending money on myself. A coworker had to sneak action figures in the house after the wife was. That's crazy. PBK Bear says, better get that cutlass before somebody else do. Yes, men should provide and be selfless. The problem is we don't receive any respect and appreciation for doing so anymore. Live from the Motherland says, been listening for eight or so months, but this might be the illest thing I heard Anton spit. Salute. Shout out to everybody that support the platform. All right, this one is right up 2K's alley. And Triggy says, I can't wait to see Mika when she's 40. I don't know.
Nigga, I ain't gotta wait long. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, all right, last one. Y'all ready? This is a short one, but a little over 30 seconds.
So you just gonna pay for pussy for the rest of your life?
I'm gonna pay it the whole. Yeah, because relationships do not work for me.
I just can't understand why you saying this morning.
I won't be heartbroken, no feelings, hurt, none of that. I pay it the whole. After I pay it the whole, get what I want, they go their way, I go my way. I'm paying it the whole for them.
Men's, do y'all agree with him?
Hell yeah, they agree. Hell yeah, they agree.
I'ma see.
I hope the married ones don't, though. But the single ones, yeah. Pay it the whole, boy. Pay it the whole. You won't get heartbroken, because these women don't do right.
So, I know that 2K probably agrees with this, so I'm going to go with him first.
You know he is.
Hey man, that's a brilliant old guy spitting wisdom, bro. I told you this before on the show, Anton, and y'all laughed at me. Mathematically speaking, that is a responsible elder gentleman who has put a budget aside for pussy and decided to do away with the problems that come from pussy. That is a smart man. That man look happy. He don't look stressed in that chair. You can barely see the grays on him. And that man ain't saying nothing wrong, cuz this ain't nothing to talk about. That's it. That's the speech. Oh, Quentin went over to the rainbow. He went on the other side. So all right, so Slimmy, if you had to put a budget together to just itemize for some pussy for the month, you wouldn't do it, Slimmy?
I'm on mute.
Just think about if you wanted to fuck 2 times a month. $80.
I ain't gotta pay for that.
80 times 4.
Oh, hey, listen. I ain't never gotta pay for that, and I never will. Ever. Ever.
But why?
Stop this.
Man, listen.
Man, listen, bro. One thing I'm not gonna do is promote tricking. I'm not with that shit. That shit dead as fuck. You better be able to get a woman on your own merit. Don't be like that old clown.
No.
That
listen,
nigga
that's
clown.
been proven.
That nigga clown.
I feel like you tricking yourself.
No. That nigga tricking himself. He didn't trick himself out of being with a solid woman because he want to pay for some hoes.
Who wanna be with a solid woman when I can be with multiple women?
There you go.
You see what like okay, let's say I tried to do it the cheap route, okay? This
ain't the cheap route.
No. It's free, nigga. It's cheap.
Route. This the real route.
Listen.
What the fuck you paying for pussy?
Slimming. And any other motherfucking thing in life, they tell you what? You get what you pay for, son. So if you now marriage is different because you paying for it with your life. You paying for it with your life. So if I pay for it, then that means I'm getting some premium. All right? If you getting it for free, that means you getting lesser.
No.
Yes.
No.
Only thing, Slimmy, listen, you got to go over and have conversations and act like you like this woman. She a terrible fucking person. I pay you this 40, you pull up, you do your thing, and she out of there. You got to act like you like the bitch. Mathematically speaking, I'm going to live longer by paying for it. I'm going to be more happier by paying for it, and I get the selection. Oh, yeah, let me get that.
Man, you could do that, man, anyway.
Slimmy. You're
looking
at it wrong.
Man, what do you think?
You tweaking right now, bro.
About paying for box?
Yes,
wise man
was is it okay? Or is it more ideal for a man to just pay for box up front?
Yeah. Just Skip all the
This don't work when I do that. Don't nothing happen when I put the thumbs down.
I don't see why not.
Niggas tripping, man.
I don't think it's a hard concept. Like if that's all you want, and that's all she's trying to give you. What's all the other bullshit that you want to do?
Thank you.
Jesus.
So y'all don't care if the girl like y'all or not?
No. I actually hate her. Serious, you know?
If you had context, like if she's just a cum dumpster, then no.
Yeah, she.
Wow.
Well, sorry. What a receptacle. Sorry, Molly.
A nut rag.
This is insane, man. This is insane, man.
Slimmy, what's something you spend $40 on, bro?
What'd you say?
What's something you spend $40 on?
Fucking skate.
$40?
Yeah.
Just straight up $40.
Yeah, just $40.
That might be 2 nights of lunch, 2 days of lunch.
2 days of lunch.
Yeah.
No. Like something that costs straight up $40.
Just straight $40?
Yeah.
What are you asking?
Because women are
a haircut.
$40. The hose is $40. The hose is $40.
$15 without the tip, nigga. 21 with a tip.
What's this? 2005.
It don't matter what you getting at 2K. I'm not paying for no
nigga. What you mean?
I'm saying it's a lot of things that you can do to fuck out $40 that you can get some pussy for that'll be way valuable, way more valuable.
Is that the going rate $40?
Well, I'm from.
He's just talking about the thoughts.
Hey, if you know how to pick them, nigga. But see, y'all see that they go back to y'all. See, y'all be looking for some 40 for 40. Y'all be looking for some 40-year-old because y'all that's what y'all like now. Don't try to come over to the $20 section now. Y'all take y'all 40 for 40 and tell me how that turn out. I'm gonna take my 40 to that 20.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like Anton tell y'all. This a married man trying to get y'all to crash out. Stop listening to this nigga.
Man, I'm trying to get nigga.
No, you trying to make these niggas crash out. Listen to me, man. Don't pay for no pussy. Don't listen to this nigga. He's lying to y'all. This nigga is not paying for nothing right now except for his family. He's taking care of his family, man.
Nigga, do you know how much that costs? How long?
He taking care of his family, y'all.
Hold on. No. Did we just talk about the conversation of me feeling guilty of buying shit? So that means that the family get the majority of the money, correct?
Stop listening to this nigga that's taking care of his business like a man should.
Your logic, it is cheaper to not have a family and to buy pussy. Listen, 2 times a week, $80, 80 times 4, $320, $320 a month versus having to pay rent or mortgage for my family, which is what, $4,000 a month?
That's what? 4,000. What kind of house you got, nigga?
I got
and be over here talking about me.
Listen, but what I'm saying is, which one is cheaper?
Hey, look, hold on, wait.
Which one is cheaper?
Wait. We're not doing no math. And for the niggas in the comments that's condoning this shit, stop. Because y'all is acting crazy, bro. Like, you can't compare getting a decent woman and spending time and having quality time with a decent woman to fucking off on a prostitute. Because that's what she is. I don't give a fuck what you look at her no type of way. She's a hooker. She gonna take your money.
What slimmy is this?
Wait. She gonna take your money. She gonna take your money just to have sex. She gonna take your money just to have sex. That is a hooker. Period.
I'm gonna take her box.
I'm trying to change all the rules. That is a fucking prostitute.
Why are my pussy buying partners at? Because they know what Slim is saying is a lie. Listen, half of the job of the prostitute is to sell you a fantasy. That's half of the job. It's just not hey, put on your clothes, take them off. Like, they'll come down, hey, they'll rub your back. Hey, how you doing? How you want your pussy today?
What you want?
Can I ask y'all a quick question? Do you think that when after y'all get married, should women still try to be like the fantasy thing?
Yes.
She could try, but it's hard to
What the way y'all wear makeup? Y'all have 8 different women in the house. What the way y'all niggas do y'all makeup?
That's where you're supposed to put on all the different women.
You got Lakeisha, Rebecca, Gertrude, nigga, all in 1 week.
Because we look at it like this, like when you married and shit, and your husband look at it like this too. He just ain't gonna tell you. Like we look at your coochie like a rerun, but it's our favorite episode. You know what I'm saying? Like we know this line. This our favorite episode of a rerun, and that's really what y'all are. It's just rerun pussy.
That's so rude.
It is, but it's still good. It's still my favorite episode.
Well, what kind of rerun? Is it like Martin? Because you can watch
Martin, Friday. You know some. You know all the lines too. You'll watch it every time you put it on. That's what it is.
You think the wife doesn't think the penis is rerun penis? You don't think women get?
I don't care what she think.
Okay.
She can take her ass to bed.
Nah, I'm with Slimmy. 100%. I think that it's important. I don't know. I just think it's more important to be around people that actually like you and then just go from there. I just think the desperation for a nut is crazy for me. I think you should spend time around people that like you.
Yeah. When men hit the wall, they pay for it.
What is the wall?
What wall you gonna hit with somebody that like you?
I'm talking about for that older gentleman. That's y'all version of hitting the wall. Y'all can't find no woman that want to take y'all serious or commit.
The wall for men is like
60
just to pay.
Right. It's not us hitting the wall.
When
it's
men
like
hit a wall?
60, like 60, 65.
When it's Slimmy, we don't hit a wall. We just lose.
Take blue chews for your shit to get up.
We lose our ambition to hunt. Like we don't want to go out and finagle a bitch out the pussy no more. We'll just rather hunt.
No, I mean, but you should. When you get to a certain point in life, you don't have to hunt no more, though.
No, if you a man, you hunting. Oh, you got a healthy, you hunting.
Some nonsense.
My granddad.
I think that when you get to a certain point, you don't have to hunt. You just got to pick them. Honestly,
Anton, the older you get, the more you have to hunt. Because when you
ain't true.
The older you get, the less you have to hunt.
Yeah,
that's not true. Bitches ain't out here just checking for 60-something-year-old dudes just off rip. What you talking about?
That's hitting the wall.
When you leave big on stage and you turn into old school,
yep.
These hoes ain't looking for you.
Yeah, it was.
Bro. Hold on.
It wasn't no women. It wasn't.
It's so weird.
Trying to get Hugh Hefner.
Y'all
no
niggas
women trying to get him.
Wait. You think that y'all think that a nigga that's 60? Let me not say the N word. Y'all think that a dude that's 60 years old should be out here still hunting?
No one's looking for him though.
Them niggas, they not hunting. They paying.
It doesn't matter if anybody looking for him. It's why would you be still be in the market?
Because you still get horny.
Why are you still in the grocery store?
That time your dick don't stop getting hard at 60, bro. It's still work.
Yeah, but you supposed to have at that point you should be pretty settled, honestly. Listen, hunting is a young man's game. I think that in the 20-ish area, yeah, that's cool to hunt. In the 30-ish area, you should be pretty much coming into your own. By the time you hit 40, bro, you should be able to do anything you want to do when you want to do it. At 50, at the very least, you should probably be, you know what I'm saying, winding down. And by 60, nigga, you should be enjoying life and having a good time with the people that you love.
Nigga, no. I wish you knew my granddad. My granddad is 70.
I can't go by anybody's specific things, but I'm just saying, bruh, what you mean hunting? Where would you be hunting at 60?
Nowhere. That's when you go pay for it, bro.
No.
You not hunting no more, bro. You looking for scrap.
No, I'm good. I'm good,
being honest.
Give me the man, focus on other stuff. At 60, you still, dog, if you 60 and you still chasing box, we got bigger issues to solve for.
Boy, you need to come down south.
No, I'm not going down south. I'm straight.
Oh, that's common, bro.
Hunting at 60?
Not hunting. They don't hunt after 60, bro. That's when they straight out.
They roll up and say, "I got money.
I give you $63.56 for that pussy,"
No,
and they come on in with it.
I'm good.
You might have to pay a little more at that age.
I'm straight. I'm good.
Bro. Telling you that's how they play it down south, bro.
Man, this shit is despicable, man.
This crazy. This sounds crazy to me too, Slimmy.
I'm sorry, man. This shit is insane. Like at some point, man, like you gotta want to be decent, man. You gotta want to have to earn something. You gotta want to have some real solid relationships.
You do gotta. Because you getting pussy at 60 don't mean you don't want a solid relationship or you ain't got one.
If you still paying for it though, bro, this sound insane, bro.
My nigga,
you don't think that sound crazy?
Hold on, bro. There are 60-year-old married niggas who go out and pay for some pussy.
God bless them niggas. I'm never that's crazy.
What is y'all saying? Where y'all live at?
In the Midwest.
Listen, I'm never gonna be able to relate to you. You niggas. That's why all of them niggas be on a spectrum because they be having children with their daughters and shit, bro. These niggas is weird.
I don't know shit about that.
Y'all back because these backwoods ass niggas be doing some weird shit, bro, and y'all be justifying it. Y'all think that just because that shit is normal that we supposed to give in to that shit. No, these niggas is demons.
No, nigga, he's a full-grown man who still got hormones that work. What make him demonize?
Oh, nigga, go get a wife. Nigga, go get a stay-at-home girlfriend. Go get a chick that is gonna make sure that you good, nigga, and all of that shit. Nigga, at some point, dog, you need to chill out, nigga. It's time to
if he made it to 60.
Nah, bro, listen. If you're still chasing box at 60, for me personally, I think that is weird because at 60, dog, we should be traveling the world. I'm gonna be in Belgium. I'm gonna be in Amsterdam. I'm gonna be doing great shit. We gonna be philanthropic and all of that. Man, ain't nobody about to be doing no rub and tug, nigga. You think man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not concerned about that. The box is supposed to I want to do life shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sitting out here at the fucking massage parlor. Fuck is it taking a risk that a nigga go to jail and ruin his legacy? Ain't nobody about to be getting arrested by the police, nigga, for trying to pay for some pussy.
Hey man,
how old is these niggas?
That's a chance niggas take every fucking day.
I know because they children in their mind and they got a reprobate mind. They still stuck in the 50s.
Or they got hormones and they dick get hard.
You can still use them with a chick with whoever it is.
I don't want no 60-year-old pussy, man. What the hell are you talking about?
2K is about to have y'all niggas crashing out again.
Yep. And these niggas in the chat falling straight forward.
Listen, that woman don't even want her 60-year-old pussy.
Actually, 60-year-old pussy is not that bad, 2K. Chill out.
Oh my God.
You only had 55. When was 60?
No,
that's close enough. That nigga had an antique coochie.
They only agree with 2K.
She was 45.
2K, they only agreeing with you because Carisha didn't say it. You said it. If Carisha would have said it, all the dudes who's agreeing with you, they'd be saying tricking is wrong.
Why are
Young in the chat asking me? If Young Miami,
why people in the chat asking me? Oh, you don't know? No, everybody I know is married and doing regular people stuff. They
time out, Molly. How old you think that is?
I'm just saying, if Young Miami was saying it was okay to trick and saying exactly what you would be saying, the people in the chat would not be agreeing.
Diddy is in his late 50s.
They just agreeing because it's a male saying
product of what I'm talking about.
Diddy is a sexual. Diddy is a sexual demon.
Yeah.
Diddy ain't no demon.
He's a pervert.
That nigga's a sexual demon. This dude allegedly was paying for people to come in and bust down this chick, man. Y'all, what's wrong with y'all?
Man,
I'm not gonna say that he did anything illegal because I'm not sure about that, right? I'm just saying I'm never gonna take sexual advice from a dude that's paying other dudes to come in and buzz down his chicks, man. Come on, man.
But I'm saying, compared to what she's saying, the Carisha fucking did at 60. This is exactly what we talking about. Niggas at 60 be fucking.
No, she was just on Shannon Sharp saying men be tricking, you know. I don't. So if it's okay to trick,
she licking. It don't matter.
I'm just saying, yeah, certain men just
Shaq
shouldn't be
almost
hypocrites.
62.
And Shaq look weird, to be honest with you.
And he be having 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds.
Man, I don't know why we won't just be honest and just call a spade a spade. Man,
It's a little pathetic.
Shaq look like he be drooling with his mouth open in the daytime with his eyes open. Like, Shaq look old and tired.
He do look tired, though.
He look tired as hell. He too tall. His knees don't even work that well. Shaq be looking weird as fuck, man. It's like, nigga, seriously. Like, dog, to see Shaq and say, yeah, that nigga's still a player. That shit is weird to me, bro.
You still buzzing shit down.
Cool. But nobody gives a fuck. Like,
he been paying for it. He always nigga,
when you 60 and you still talking about I'm still a player, you look weird, bro. Like, that ain't no badge of honor. Nobody gives a fuck no more, bro.
Okay. How did Hugh Hefner look to you?
Weird.
Okay.
Weird as fuck. I was never a fan of Hugh Hefner. Give a fuck about that dude. The nigga he was a weirdo.
Okay.
I found it interesting that anytime Donald Trump thought he had a bad chick, he married her.
He said, what happened?
Anytime Donald Trump thought he had a bad chick, he married her.
What's weird about that?
Because, okay, what I'm saying is I usually don't see that. Like, they might have the one chick that they married or whatever, but they don't continuously marry every chick that they like. Donald Trump is literally married every bad chick he thought was the one.
From my experience with dealing with white people, like, they date like they'll never get another girl again, bro.
So what?
The majority of, I promise you, they date like they'll never get another girl again. So they don't care if she's fat, pretty. If she pretty, they definitely gonna marry her.
Who?
Quentin, take her for the white community. Go for it, Ken.
Who you talking about?
White people. The white people, like when I was in the army, when I was the super majority, every white dude, if a girl gave him a kiss, they was ready to marry her, bro.
Yeah, mine was married 48 years.
No, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now, man. This white dudes out here that's just like black dudes.
What you
just like anybody else, just like Asians. They're gonna be clapping cheeks just like anybody else. What are y'all talking about?
Don't make me call Harvey.
You so look good.
You white people get clap cheeks at the rate black people clap cheeks at.
What are you talking about?
They do.
Do you think Leonardo DiCaprio is out here thinking about something?
Well, nigga, you ain't got to even go to Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh no, you ain't even got to say that. I got a local bar. That's about 5 minutes up the streets, and they be clapping cheeks all day.
Isn't that why it's called Brad? Isn't that why it's called Chad?
White people, for whatever reason, black people think they got the market sold up. They don't. White people fuck. Like,
what?
Listen.
Yeah, they do.
Listen.
They have swinger
white
parties.
people party and fuck. They do. White people, white women, white men, they can meet at the bar 5 minutes and they can be in the parking lot fucking right then and there. White people are savages, man. Y'all think that y'all the only people that get pussy in the world? India got the biggest population in this bitch. China had to put a limit on these motherfuckers from having kids. Everybody fucking. Everybody is fucking. Ain't nobody limited. Indian reservations, they busting it down for a real one. Everybody fucking, bro.
That's literally.
Ain't nobody short of fucking. Everybody getting it in. Everybody.
All right, listen. If y'all gonna be disingenuous with the conversation, I ain't gonna have it. Because y'all
disingenuous. You're not telling the truth.
Go to a white college campus and see what you see. Them niggas are savages.
My nigga, the average body count of a white person probably be 10
times 20.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here.
Times 20.
I'm fucking out of here. So that's all.
You was already getting ready to go, nigga.
Wait. No. So that's all niggas talk about. You can't go around a nigga and the topic of the conversation ain't pussy. The nigga had 10 bodies going into his 9th grade year of high school.
That has nothing to do with anything, bro.
I'm saying black people clap way more cheeks than white people.
No, they don't. Everybody clap cheeks. Everybody is clapping cheeks.
No, my niggas, if you white, you got to wait until a girl drop her books and you bump heads with her in the hallway to get some pussy. The fuck is y'all talking about?
No.
Man, what are you talking about?
Everybody clapping cheeks.
Right.
Yeah, that's a misconception. 2K.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about shit. I'm not talking about shit. Y'all right.
The black community might value promiscuity more. I don't know. We might put it on the pedestal a little bit more, but we're not the only ones getting it in.
Everybody clap cheeks. Everybody.
We got the lowest population. We are not the only ones getting it in.
Motherfucker, you listen to any fucking thing them folks tell you. Them folks say we got 13% and you believe that shit.
I do.
When you see a nigga everywhere you go.
Planned Parenthood.
I don't even care about that, man. I seen it with my own eyes. Motherfuckers just be getting bitches.
Y'all see niggas everywhere y'all go and think that.
All types of people, man. What are you talking about, man?
Man, he don't know. Everybody.
Man, wait.
Everybody.
Hold on. We was at the same place in Houston. Did you not notice the white people, the little small section of white people that was there talking to the white girls?
They can't wait to get drunk and clap cheeks.
I want that.
You was there.
White people love drunk box.
You was there. It was white people there mingling.
Now y'all gonna make me go ask my parents.
White people love to clap cheeks, bro. That's all they do,
I went to college with white dudes. It was majority.
And it ain't just ones that got money. You go in them trailer parks, that's all they do is fuck. All they do is fuck all day.
Listen, man, it don't matter. It don't matter your class. It don't matter none of that shit.
Money, no money.
Nothing.
Everybody is clapping cheeks.
They trying to get gams just like the next man.
Hey, what up, twin?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, who had more sex, black men or white men?
That's a pretty broad question. I think it really depends on the person, not their race. Why do you ask?
Because I'm arguing with these niggas who say white people have more sex than black men.
Ah, got it. Well, everyone's different. It's more about individual preferences and lifestyles. Maybe you can agree but disagree.
What's your body count, twin?
I'm just here to chat, twin. No body count.
All right, my God.
I'm dead.
What? See you later.
All right. Twin don't even know. So what the fuck we arguing about? Twin know everything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah, twin definitely know everything.
I'm gonna call my uncle because I don't feel comfortable calling my.
I'm telling you, bro. Everybody, there is no limit.
Everybody, it's not that one group is having more than the other. Everybody's just doing it, and they've always done it. It's the nature of things. It's human nature for everyone to have sex, dog.
It is.
Why would you think one group has more than the other? They actually got to slow Asians down.
Nigga, twin know every fucking thing. No, everything.
I don't know. I know, like, my mother is number 12.
Yeah, that ain't no shortage of sex.
They getting to it, bro.
My mother's number 12.
How many families y'all know? It was. Come on, how many black people y'all know? It was 12 people in a shotgun house.
No, you said white.
That was the first family.
No, but you said white people. I'm talking about my mother's family.
Yeah, I'm saying, my
mother's number 12.
With this family.
2K trolling, man.
Yeah, he know
my mother's number 12.
You right.
The white people, not the Cuban side.
I think that white women are way freakier than black women, and we already had this conversation. So
yeah, they go a little harder.
They go way harder.
See, because Polish people have a lot of kids.
And way
my mother's
more
number 12.
And way more smaller.
My grandfather is number 16.
Like,
I don't know no black people with 6 kids and 6 baby daddies. You right.
They willing to.
Hold on, did you say 6 what?
They willing to suffer through it, Slimmy.
Man.
What'd you say? 6 what?
6 kids and 6 baby daddies.
They don't be
we don't have, no. It's one husband, one wife, and 12 kids.
The term campus loop.
That's what I'm saying. That's only one clap cheek.
The term campus loop did not come from black people.
That's not a black person's term. I get what you're saying. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what
black people have more sex with black people.
I don't know. I don't know what my daddy and my grandfather might have did before.
Your granddaddy got that one piece of pussy because he couldn't get no more.
You know what?
And he got her pregnant 12 times. That's still one piece of pussy.
You know what's so funny? You know what the funniest part about
6 different kids by 6 different women.
You know what the funniest part about it is, though, Slimmy? And Quentin to tell you this, because Quentin live in a swinger capital of the world. Swinging is a white people thing.
Yeah.
That's a white people thing. They fucking each other. They switching, swapping. They go on whole binges. Like, they think that shit is cute. Listen, everything that we do today, we all catching up. Passport bros, that shit has always been, that was a white man thing way before we even got involved. All of this sexual immorality, swinging and shit, that's a white people thing. All of that shit is white people, man. And we some regular fuckers. And then we decided to be adventurous. And now we want to get out here and do all of this shit. All of this stuff that's happening, this gay shit, this swinger junk, all the dressing like men and women, y'all eating ass now. Y'all just discovered it when Janae Aiko said it. They've been eating ass since ass was invented, bro. They've been getting dominated. They've been getting chains around their necks. They've been doing all of this stuff way before y'all even came. Y'all think y'all just discovered something.
That's all the fact
y'all don't discover it until they put it in the rap song or something, man. Y'all late to the party. They've been doing this shit for years, man.
Bro, you think we can figure out how to eat ass before Janae Aiko song?
No, y'all that wasn't a thing in our culture. That wasn't popularized in our culture. That was not a thing. If you was eating ass, you was eating ass silently.
Yeah.
That was not
in hip hop. A lot of people was saying that.
Potty mouth shit is new.
Huh?
That was not a thing where you say you can eat ass. Bruh, in the black culture in the community, it wasn't cool to be gay. That's some new shit.
Yeah.
Where everybody is just cool with everybody doing everything. That's new for that to be accepted within the community. If you was doing it, or you just had to assume people was doing it. That is not something that was celebrated, tolerated, or embraced. That was some white people stuff.
That's because I think more white people tend to be more conservative and liberal, and black people tend to be more used to be more conservative. I used to know more black people that had like stricter values than white.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like real talk, man, we was way more immorally sound.
And now I don't know any black people with like really strict. Like just meeting them off the street. I mean,
it's basically like we programmed.
Well, we want to be like them so bad that we follow them into the shit that they not. We don't follow them into the good shit. Like, hey, how y'all making this money? How you doing all of this? What do you do? We follow them into the stuff that's bad. Like, bruh, what you doing? Now, dog, the first time that I heard of in my life, and I may be green, the first time that I heard of a black man cucking and basically inviting another man to bust down his chick was recently, just last year with Diddy and them. I ain't never heard of no black man doing no junk like that. If it was happening, it was happening behind the scenes. I've never in my life ever heard of a black man being a cuck. Never in my life, bro. That's new. That's some new stuff. I've always heard of the black guy coming in and busting down the other guy's chick. Maybe he was the whatever they call him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the name is. But I ain't never heard of a black man actually paying another dude to come in and buzz down his chick. That's new.
Yeah, I ain't never known that shit, man.
That has never been at the forefront. If it was happening, it was happening on the scene or behind the scenes. Or you know what I'm saying? The closest that you got to it was what we call bustos. And that's okay. So a dude is basically you finish with her and then you hit her, or they about to run a train on her or something like that. It was never, I'm going to pay a dude to come in and bust my chick down and then you going to jerk off in the corner. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's just like you meet a runner and you just like, all right, you set her out.
Right. You trick her out.
That ain't your girl, though. It ain't your girl. Like, that's some weird shit. Shit's crazy. I don't know.
I don't know. Y'all some weird junk now. That's y'all Gen Zers.
Call us some young fuckers.
What'd you say, 2K?
We some young fuckers.
I don't know nothing about that life.
Anyways, let me read some of these super chats and then I'll get y'all to bed. We didn't turn dark. It's all 2K fault though.
Oh yeah. You know what? Y'all the villain always turn into the hero when I die. y'all gonna assume when I die, y'all gonna miss me.
Yeah, Carrie said she had the role.
Of course she did.
Yeah, she said she put it in the back chat.
Hot Don John says, Suke, you know what you're drinking is a woman praying in the warehouse to the devil over them cans. Look it up. 2K don't care nothing about that. He might drink more now. If you think having multiple women is better than having quality women, you ain't got no game. High Tolerance says, I don't blame dudes paying to play. Me personally, I'd rather not be in these casual hookup streets. A mother effer like me needs some rubber-free monogamous box. 2K, what box you paying for? That's $40 don't come with diseases.
Speak for yourself, bro.
You ninjas be tricking off on dates. You ninjas trick and trade off your time, attention, and energy resources. Just smell it. People always trying to justify spending money on box. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
they always trying to but you doing it on dates and stuff. Nigga, just say you pay for pussy. Don't try to.
Yeah, bro. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. You want to do that? Just do it.
We ain't tripping about it. If you paying for box, you pay for box, bro. Majestic James says Q Diddy tried to slip that in there. $15 spankies for a haircut. Dude, barber is his child priest.
See, I said 2005 haircut.
Game One says real tricks actually get a return on their investment because of the kind of trickism they run and attracts money in exchange of a reciprocation. That's gonna go over a lot of y'all heads if you're gonna trick right. I don't call that a trick though. High Tolerance says these ninjas eating booty and extracting turds out of these hoes, not disclosing the conditions that come with them paying for the box, crunch and munch. Hoffenheim says, did you see the black Democrat representative from Tennessee who tried to fist fight a Republican because his bill didn't get passed?
Oh, shit.
Richard Watkins says, Slim, you paying the most with your time. Y'all be acting like y'all time is so fucking valuable. What the hell? Anyways, last time I checked, time is more valuable than money. All men pay. Y'all so weird. Y'all so weird to me. And I quote thyself, sexual attraction has no face, time, fashion, status, or money amount attached to it. Rage King Leo says we all tricking directly or indirectly. You see how the times change for me?
We do.
No,
I can pay for it. I can pay for it, get it, or I can pay date, get ghosted. Which woman likes wrinkled schlongs? Nino C said, read in these scriptures what they thought King David was dead in his late years. They told these servants to go get the virgins. I don't know what that means. Game One says some of you ninjas need to go ahead and pay for the box, because that lying, deceiving, manipulating game will cost you your life on the back end from abroad that's gamed up. Find a wife, says Anton Daniels. That's hard to do nowadays, and not everyone is getting it in. Remember, 45% of young men that don't approach women. Sound like a personal problem to me. Live from the Motherland says, traveled the country. There has to be more black people than what's reported. I went to Nebraska and saw ninjas there. We all over. The census is crap. Census is cap. Y'all crazy, man. Richard Watkins says, some of you married men paying the most with your time and money in your sexless marriages, relationships. A woman gets the least of my time. Self-improving is all of my time. Chasing a bag, not ass. Okay, that's cool. White people be tongue kissing in the middle of the club. They do.
Thank you, bro.
It's a different intimacy when it's not a 304. White people been on some next level ish. Indecent proposal was a real life on the big screen.
That's not what that shit is.
Wow. That shit is a wow.
Not how you spell proposal.
Why pay for boxing when you can go to the club? If you can go to the club, says Alphenheim.
Hey, Anton, I just want to let you know, bro. I lost 34 pounds, bro.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. That's beautiful. I like that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Get it, bro. That's some dope shit. Any final thoughts before we get up out of here, y'all?
Don't pay for pussy.
If you do, get on PrEP.
Get on PrEP.
I lost 35 pounds.
Yeah, Quentin lost some weight too. Shout out to Quentin. Shout out to 2K.
Quentin be up here texting like a side chick, his body in the middle of the night.
What you mean? No,
I wake up, I'm like, it's 3 in the morning. I'm like, what?
I don't know what
You be showing us his games.
Nigga, I'll show y'all some feet on the treadmill. Nigga. That's all y'all get. Nigga.
I'm like, what is this?
I showed y'all some legs one day.
I was going by the videos. And Quentin messed with Carrie Mine talking about she ain't got no thigh gap. She reprogrammed now. What the fuck? I seen that shit when I woke up. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
She said if you hit a she was like, my thighs.
Oh no, I was on the bus. That's what it
That
was.
motherfuckers was making noise though.
Yeah, I ain't even watch the video because I don't want to know
loud as shit. I could picture them motherfuckers.
What? Picture? Wait. You took a picture?
Carrie did.
No, wait.
It sent a video.
She put a video in the chat.
You put a full body picture in the chat, nigga?
No, y'all niggas don't listen.
No, Carrie put a video.
But Carrie put a video.
Quinn said something about a picture.
I said I can picture it.
Oh, I thought you said I took a picture. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we definitely.
Why would I take a picture when I can just save the whole video?
That's why I was confused, man.
No, I didn't want to save Carrie's shoes.
Nah, he took a picture.
No, I didn't.
All right, Anton, I got to go.
I just go.
Nigga, it's already way, nigga. Bye.
Yeah, weird, nigga taking body pictures.
About 2K.
All right, y'all.
Oh my god.
Any final thoughts, y'all?
Don't pay for pussy. I ain't changing that shit. Fuck that, man. It was something else too. What happened?
Yes, pay for it. Give her all your money.
I'll give you all my money, Molly. I'll buy you a planet, Molly.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Well, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out.
Bye.